Good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in the world for you. Today is stream day. I'm making sure that my audio works because, hey, we've had a couple of streams. Oh, good, my audio is working today. That's wonderful. I love when things actually happen to work today. I got my orange juice. I got real beverages today. I don't know if you know, for previous art streams, I tend to like fake it and just have water because that's all I need. Like if I have anything else, I start getting dehydrated. But I got my orange juice. I've got real hot chocolate this morning. You can't even barely see it. I got real hot chocolate in there. It's actually mint hot chocolate. We still have a lot of that from Christmas. We're about to restock. The next time, you know, it's about to be...
That was the last package.
Yeah, that was the last package of our mint hot chocolate from last Christmas, and now it's about to be Christmas again, so we're gonna get some more of that stuff. That's my favorite kind of hot chocolate right there. If you want the scoop, okay? The scoop on my favorite hot chocolate would definitely be mint hot chocolate. It's good stuff, or peppermint specifically. So, hello everybody, good to see you in the stream today. What do you mean they removed the chocolate taco? Like from ice cream trucks? If they removed the chocolate taco, that would be the worst decision ever. That was like the best item. I hope you're not saying from ice cream trucks, because that would be devastating. Today on stream, as we are doing an art stream, we are working on. I'm trying to show the title. Spongebob in Real Life, episode 11. Yes, we are starting work on that. We're going to be going pell-mell and trying to get this project completed in time for the deadline that we're personally setting that I'm not going to tell you. Yes, hi.
Did you see these pictures?
I did see those. I sent him an email.
Okay.
I didn't get to tell you about that this morning. But yes, so we're working on episode 11 today, and so I'll let you know our bare minimum for the stuff that we're going to be working on for this video, and that is that this is going to be a Halloween special. So, in general, hoping to get it done at some point in October. And that's our loose goal for the moment, you know, because if we get it done in November, that kind of misses the Halloween the Halloween special. So we're trying to get it out in October as early as possible, but we don't have a date. We're just literally trying to rush the work out. Today, we're going to be working on the actual Halloween costumes of SpongeBob and Patrick, and I might go ahead and show you the Halloween costume for Squidward that we worked on. First off, here's my folder organization. Oh, you don't even see anything. Let me go ahead and get to the computer layout. Here we go. It's work time here. In fact, since I'm sitting so tall today, I'm gonna get the camera up a little higher. Little higher. Alright, is that good? I'm really close. Hello. Getting that rock-like vine boom close-up. Okay, there we go. I think I'm more positioned a little bit better there. Gotta keep the kitty in the frame. Look at that. She's looking out. So we've had a lot of birds who have been landing on this bird feeder recently. I might even have a photo I can show you. But she goes crazy about it. She loves when the birds are landing there. Here I've got this one photo of her literally up on the window as there's a bird right there in the feeder. So she is so funny. She loves being right there at that window. I don't think I've heard of The Critic. That seems somewhat familiar. But no, I'm not familiar with that. Oh, it's funny. I've seen little clips of it. That's a true night. I got a gnat on the camera. Yeah, it looks like a true 90s show kind of thing. Yeah, 1994 to 1995, mid-90s. Yep, we're doing a Halloween special. Very excited about it. Cats are your favorite animals. That's fun. I mean, you have a lion as your icon, so I don't doubt it. Hey, SMG, welcome to the stream. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I know I didn't do the whole calling out your names thing, but I can go ahead and do that now. Hi, Dylan. Hey, Manuel. How do I... Is it Manuel? Manuel? Oh, is it? I'm not sure. Hey, Sewell family. Hey, William. Hey, Matthew. Hey, awesome recreator. Hello. Hello, JChaseFilms. I like how we say hello. Hey, Nathan. Hey, everybody who's up the stream today. I think that's everybody in chat. I see huh? I can never pronounce huh correctly. I've seen a little bit of the 2011 Looney Tunes show. So Gary's our icon here, although I don't think Gary's going to show up in the video itself, but I wanted to find a fun icon for our... Because I make fun icons for all of our videos. So you can see here's the Jurassic World video, the Avatar video. I made an icon just for my live streaming files. And so we got Gary with this little pumpkin thing. I just found it on Google. I thought it'd be fun. But if we go into our project files and then go to character files, we should have a couple of things. First off, I don't know which Squidward costume is the correct one. This might be... It says it has a 2 on it, so it's probably the right one. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make any in real life videos that aren't SpongeBob. So as cool as a Loud House would be, I just can't. We can't because it takes us so long to make a video, and we have to make sure that that video gets views because this is our entire job. Here we go, everybody. What do you think? What do you think we have Squidward dressed up as? Oh, let me just have the entire program crash. This is our we designed this. Mostly a lot of yesterday designed this. But what do you think he's dressed up as? I'm curious if you guys can even like pinpoint what you think, and just know that Squidward would be taking inspiration from the real world here, because he's in the real world. Hey Mario Gamer, welcome to the stream. All right, I'm out of orange juice, which means we are upgrading to the hot chocolate. No, that's great. And did you put a little coffee in it? That's fantastic. Yeah, I have. I don't know if any of you had moon pies, little like cookie, like cake things that eat the moon pie cookies, but I have a coffee flavor that is moon pie flavored. So it's like got actual pieces of moon pie in it, and then it's also flavored like the moon pie chocolate or whatever. And so this is moon pie coffee mixed with my peppermint hot chocolate. So I have like a little mocha thing here. This is really fancy. There's a YouTuber named Creekcraft, and you're saying that they use the music that we're just listening to? Well, that is because we are listening to Stream Beats by Harris Heller, and Harris Heller is he's a streamer himself, he's a content creator, and he made all of this music for people to use for free. It's just free music that won't be copyright claimed, so YouTubers use it a whole lot, but yeah, so I use it on stream because it's never going to give us a copyright strike, and it sounds amazing. But yeah, all this stuff was made by Harris Heller, and he's fantastic. He's got tons of playlists and tons of albums that he's released just for people to be able to play it on their content online. So I could use this music in like the JChaseFilms video if I wanted to. But yeah, so yeah, Creekcraft, he is smart. That is, whoever they are very smart because they're using the resources here. You good, hun?
Yeah, sorry.
An artwork from an art museum. I'd say that's probably the best guess I think I see right here. Good job, Mr. Wanapon. Yes, he is dressed up as a version of like a what's the artist? Picasso painting. Yes, he's dressed up as a Picasso painting. I think as part of today's stream, we're going to create a couple of Squidward's paintings that are going to show up in the video as well. Because within the storyline of the video, we will actually see the pineapple, SpongeBob's house, Squidward's Tiki House, and Patrick's Rock. We're going to be able to actually see those locations in the real world. We haven't actually showed them in the real world yet because, well, they haven't built it yet. But in this most recent episode, they're going to have their houses in the real world now. I think basically it was time that they lived somewhere instead of just living at the character of Jonathan, my character. They were just living with him. And I think it didn't make sense for Mr. Krabs or Squidward to live with them. So they all got their houses now. And so now that the whole cartoon world is combined with the real world, we're going to see Squidward's house in the real world. And so we're going to see him. He's just prepared this outfit for himself. And on the walls, I think I want to put some paintings that represent like his practice attempts at this costume. So today we're going to do that. We're going to create a couple like really artsy paintings that represent this costume, or at least the earlier versions of it. It looks creepy. That's funny. I don't know if we'll do a Roblox stream at some point. It'll probably be the one time I ever do stream Roblox, but I don't know. We'll
Not right now.
not right now, of course, but yeah, sometime soon, maybe in the next 3 months, maybe, because that's an easy thing to just do one stream on. I like the idea. Hey Matthew, good to see you in stream. All right, so that is the costume that we've already completed. For SpongeBob's costume, we are actually reusing the Spider-Bob costume. I changed its colors a little bit. In the original Spider-Bob costume, these blue areas were a lot more black because we were matching the original movie trailer there. But I made them more blue because I think that, you know, if he was wearing a costume for the sake of the SpongeBob in Real Life video, I wanted the colors to be a bit more vibrant. So here we have SpongeBob in a more vibrant Spider-Bob costume. We're going to do some edits to this, actually, because I want in this video him to have the ability to have his eyes animated. Because like in like the Spider-Man animation, in general, his eyes, when he's surprised, to like go, whoa, his eyes will go big, or he can go like, you know, confused and stuff like that. I want to set up some of those shapes for the eyes, and maybe we'll do that in stream today. But more importantly, I want to prepare SpongeBob's second version of his costume, which is when he takes the mask off. So I started working on this, and I haven't finished it yet. This is like, this right side here is what we had in the original video, only it was a black costume. And this was our movie trailer parody, of course. But I don't like the harsh line, so I started to work on this, where it has like a really cool, like it looks like the fabric is looped up. And then the second thing I want to do is I want the actual mask to be bunched up on the top of his head, like it's like a beanie. Basically, if I were to do a quick sketch, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do today. Is I would like to have it look kind of like this. Like he would have it up here, and then it would bunch up, maybe go up, have like a tiny like beanie end, and then there'd be some like lines to show the folds, and then right on top we would have the Spider-Man lenses. So this would be him when he's not having the mask down. It would just kind of sit on top of his head. So that's something I want to work on today as well, is this second version of the costume. Yeah, it looks like he's being eaten by like a slime jelly or something right now. If I just put some teeth on this. There we go. He is being eaten by the slime man. Hey, you have a good one, Israel. Oh, movie theater. Sounds fun. Very fun. I might stream Splatoon 3. I'm okay to do any individual stream of like a game, especially if it's a new game that might potentially be really popular. But the question of whether I do more after that is only dependent on how many viewers we get. Because I can tell already, we've done a lot of streams so far, and I can tell already that VR streams surprisingly aren't doing too great. So I don't think people come to check out VR streams all that much. But SpongeBob's game streams are the biggest ones. So I know that I'm going to be playing a lot more SpongeBob games just because that's what you guys like. But I'm cool to try a new game, and we'll see what the audience thinks of it. So yeah.
I don't know, man. People really like the food stream.
Oh, the food stream was an exception, yeah. But that was also SpongeBob themed. So
Yeah.
anything SpongeBob themed definitely, I mean, because that's, you guys are coming from JChaseFilms. You guys are the SpongeBob audience, so it's not a surprise there. Okay, so we'll work on the beanie as well. And then there's Patrick's costume. I want to work on Patrick's costume as well. And for Patrick's costume, I think it's actually going to be a really easy one. Also, look, I hadn't actually changed the Spider-Bob costume in this angle. It's still the dark black that it was in the movie trailer. So I need to change the blues over there. But Patrick's costume is a bit of a meme. All right, can any of you guys guess what do you think I'm gonna do for Patrick's costume? Just knowing that it's a meme, like it's.
I know.
Yeah, of course. Oh, cute shirt, hun. She's wearing one of my shirts. It's one of my. It's a sweatshirt, yeah.
From Rock City.
It's
love
one of my
Rock
more stylish sweatshirts. I don't have many cool stylish shirts.
City. I like this one. I haven't worn it yet.
The original.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, Rickroll guy would be funny. I feel like that'd be a hard costume to even like, because that's just kind of like a suit.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard to kind of tell what that is. Luigi would also be funny. A big ball of water.
Sure.
It just goes boom. So I need to actually prepare the Patrick model because I don't have that currently. So we're gonna go back up to our main directory and just open our version 3 of Patrick. Also, I think I'm gonna have to show you one shot because there's there's one funny thing. So I'll just go ahead and give it away. First off, there's actually, let me just show you. Somebody already made a design online of this, and they turned it into a sticker. And so I'm just gonna show you this image, and then you'll immediately know what's going on. It's Among-Us. Patrick is gonna be wearing an Among Us costume. And at least that's our... On the plus side, it's gonna be very simple to animate, huh? I see very, very opposing opinions. I see no! And then I see a lot of people jumping straight into the sus memes, which are great. So, yeah, they're wearing costumes for the Halloween episode. Yeah, They're dressed up in... They're in the real world. They find out that a lot of real world things exist, like, you know, meme video games. So yeah, and also because, I mean, we already had the Spider-Bob costume, so it was really easy to make SpongeBob just stay as Spider-Bob. Because it's really well prepared, and I don't want to... I tried to think of some other costumes, but just nothing else felt as good. So Patrick's costume is going to have the same thing like SpongeBob's too. SpongeBob, we have the full costume, and then we have it when he takes his mask off, so we can see his, you know, it's important to see the character's face when he's talking, when he's like, you know, using his eyes and it being emotion and all that stuff. So I want a version of that with Patrick too. So I think what we're going to have is when it comes to this, you know, Among Us space astronaut thing, I feel like I want the big visor helmet to be able to flip up. So he'll kind of like walk around like with the visor up like this. That way we can see Patrick's face. So we'll kind of make two versions of the costume. One where it's just fully covered and one where he can flip it up and then we can still see his face. So we'll see it like half and half throughout the video. And I feel like it'd be funny throughout the video, whenever it changes, it kind of just like if he's showing his face and then like something happens, it'll just like accidentally fall down and then boom, now we're in the full costume version. But yeah, so that's our costumes today. We're gonna go ahead and get started on that. I think Patrick is interesting because I could almost say that we could redo every part of Patrick because we don't need to have the fancy shorts anymore. I mean, like, it's it kind of would be a brand new restart a little bit of him. This is also very similar to when he was doing the stretchy outfit, huh? This is very similar to his stretchy outfit from the superhero episode of the actual show. Wearing Mr. Beast merch, or just, what do you mean Beast merch? Patrick,
I'm gonna promote other people's merch. That would be silly.
Yeah, they can wear JChaseFilms merch. What costume am I gonna wear? I can show you. The jacket is in the other room. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna put the costume together, with the exception of the pants, because, I mean, I'd have to put on pants. And that's too warm. Let me grab the most important part of it.
Pants as opposed to shorts.
You might get a hint if you can see what's behind me here. I'm trying to keep it hidden for the great reveal. Oh, I need a light. Alright, well, about to show you. 1 second. Reveal the costume for a Halloween special. Oh, hello, Kitty. How you doing? Hey! Hey! Got that patchy outfit. All right, hold up. Let's get this out of the way. I also didn't button. I gotta button the top of this so you don't see a graphic T-shirt underneath. Forgot about that.
On your chin. It's not gonna be below your chin.
This is where he wears it. It's like right. It's kind of like right there.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have as big a chin as you do.
That's a good point. All right. Oh, hey! I didn't even get to show. Hold up. Here we go. Got the patchy drip.
Oh no! Don't do that.
What? So obviously I would just wear a black pair of pants And then I had a previous pirate costume, so I'll have like the pirate boots basically. You gotta see the hat. You gotta see the hat. But there you go. I look like I got just an Amish beard with this thing going on here. But that's the Patchy. Had to put this together on our own, and I even have a little Potty the Parrot, that we have it like, I poked holes in the actual jacket itself, and then there's like twine on this. This is like a little fake parrot you would put on like a display decoration thing. So it had some twine built in so you could wrap it around a pole and have it sit like on a pole. And so I poked holes into the jacket and just put the twine through. And so now it's just like, it's like sewn in basically. But there we go, Patchy the Pirate. Now this is very warm, so I'm going to go ahead and not continue wearing this, but there you go. That's oh man, this is just a beard Jonathan. There we go. Now I just look only Amish. Alright, yeah. And so when I take the jacket off, it's permanently attached. Just a nice little parrot on the shoulder jacket. I'm not gonna have a patchy voice.
No.
Because I'm still playing Jonathan. Like, this is just Jonathan in a costume, so he's not gonna use a patchy voice. But there you go, sneak peek. You guys get to see all the costumes today. Alright, trying to put this away and not like have the bird get squashed. It's so hard to put the jacket away now. Once I've added that, because we thought we were going to use it soon, and then, well, we had to delay.
Things happen.
We had to delay the filming a little bit, but there you go. There you go. You knew that I would wear Patchy? I'm sorry that I don't have a. I could have at least tried for the sake of the stream, but I mean, he's just got your generic like pirate voice, right? He's just like, I'm Patchy the Pirate. No, that sounds more like Mr. Krabs. Yeah, I don't know if I can do a Patchy voice. At least not a convincing one. All right. Woo! There we go. There we go. Ah, that was fun. So that is our costume. That's what I'm gonna be in for the whole video. No matter what the adventure that we get caught on during the story itself, I will be within that. And so that's gonna be fun. You went to Comic-Con, that's very fun. You made your parrot? That's fun. That's real fun. Alright. Let's make Patrick vent. So I feel like everything that we have here really kind of needs to get redone. Because if you look at the way that we have Patrick currently set up, he's in a lot of layers that I don't think we need. Like, we've got his pants is separate from his body, and then we have the leg. I might want to preserve the leg because we have a nice walk animation. So I might just sketch over it. Yeah. Might just have to sketch over it. Let's see. What can we do here? So this one is just that side one. Alright. I think what we're going to end up doing is combining the body into like one big thing. Because it's it is just one big blob when he's in a spandex costume like that, basically. You keep wishing for me to do a Nicktoons in Real Life movie someday. Hey, everybody's a fan of something. I'm happy that you're enjoying our videos because of that. But yeah, we won't really have the opportunity to do that. It's just not something that we have in the cards or what we're capable of doing. Yes, this is Adobe Animate. Yes. How did we mix the water with animation for the wiping out scene? Very carefully. That sounds like a joke, but I'm kind of being sincere in the fact that all we did is we had like the main ocean wave animation, not animation, the ocean wave video. It was actually a video of an actual surfer wiping out. So we had the animation, we had our animator match Patrick to do the exact same motions of the surfer. So like that smooth animation and whatnot is just, it's referencing a real slow motion surfer who's actually falling down into the water. I believe potentially even the surfboard itself was the real surfboard that the surfer was on. And so what we did to make him actually fall behind the water is we would just have another layer of the ocean part, and we just did a very feathered, and feathered means like soft. But we did a very soft mask, and just kind of had the waves cover him up, basically. Just kind of erased parts of Patrick in a very smooth fall off instead of just a harsh line. And that looks realistic. You can't really tell when somebody just kind of disappears into the water. It looks really good. So we were very careful about that, and kind of also used... We looked at the real surfer and saw when he disappeared, and made sure that Patrick was disappearing at the same rate as the real surfer, which made it easier. So thankfully, since there was a real human being in that shot, it made it a lot easier to kind of guess what parts of Patrick was going to get covered by the water. So yeah, it was a good question though, because that's one of my favorite shots that we've done, is that one. If SpongeBob was in the MCU, when would it take place? When would what take place? When would SpongeBob take place? SpongeBob would take place... I have no idea. When would the MCU take place? This is a tough question. If SpongeBob was in the MCU, I'd say the MCU itself would take place in the 90s. If you're saying when would SpongeBob take place in the MCU, he would jump in like right now. After everything else has happened, Marvel would be like, and now introducing Nicktoons! And then SpongeBob's like side by side with Spider-Man. That's what I would say. Alright, I'm just gonna have to make a new layer because I don't know what to do. I don't know. Alright, let's just make a thing. We'll go weird. I don't want to use green, that's a little bit hard to see right now. I'm gonna use a color that's not on Patrick. It's a nice cat, yes. Yeah, this is our other kitty. She doesn't chase and attack the birds as much, but she definitely likes looking out and watching the fort. I might just go ahead and go straight to the line work. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to the line work. Because I can generally see the shape that his body's supposed to be because, well, his body's right there. So that's the cool thing is between the two tools I have, is I have this pen that I can go ahead and do, you know, drawing like that, freehand. But then the other tool, for those of you who have been to many of the previous streams, you'll know about this, but we have our other tool of the line tool. And the line tool lets us make a line and make curves and then connect that line to other lines. And that's how we get the very nice graphic design of these characters. So let's go ahead and I'm going to make the body kind of transparent so I can see where the head lines up. And you know what? I'm actually going to just edit the body itself. We're going to go into the body. And just delete everything, because we don't need any of this detail. It's about to get covered up by his outfit. Ooh, what side would he be on? I think SpongeBob would be on the side of Captain America in the Civil War. He definitely would have been. You're animating in the style of Roger Rabbit today? Very cool, very cool. Alright, just looks like all I have to do is really extend this down. Make him big. I think like this pretty much covers it. Alright, here we go. Okay. It's kind of tough to even know, like... I feel like maybe... I'm wondering if I'm going too far out on the back here. Despite the fact that that's what the original character is. I feel like I'm just going too far. So I'm trying to find this good shape here that I want to do. Alright, there we go. That looks pretty good. The outline I think is going to have to be black. I feel like we need to bring in an Among Us character reference here. Let me see if I can get an Among Us character. Among Us guy! Alright, pull something in. Oh, they put Among Us into Fall Guys? That's funny. Alright, can I just drag and drop this in? Nope. It drag and dropped a link, and I didn't want that. Alright, so we're just gonna open image in a new tab, save that image as a reference file. Alright, images! No, I'm gonna save it under references. Reference files, reference images. Also, the Minecraft villager texture pack might give you an idea of one joke that we're trying to pull with Squidward's costume. We tried to make the costume not only represent the fact that he's dressed up as a piece of art, but he's supposed to look a little bit like a Minecraft villager, for one joke setup. Always trying to keep it funny. Gotta keep the funnies. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and bring in our Among Us. Oh yeah, because we have to give Patrick a backpack too. He's gotta have that little backpack. Where would this be? This is... I just saved this file, so I should be able to pull it back up. There's our guy. There's our guy. So the question is if I make Patrick a red Among Us character, because the problem is that Spongebob's costume is red. I don't know if I want to have two red costumes. What is like... Ooh, you know what? I can maybe Google most popular Among Us character colors. Oh, here we go. So apparently, the top ratings for Among Us characters, red is the first place. Black and white I don't think would look good on Patrick. And then rose is just, no. So I guess we could do... It'd be funny if we did yellow, because then SpongeBob and Patrick would almost look like they swapped color palettes a little bit. The cyan would actually be pretty good. Yeah, you always choose the black one. See, the problem with the black one is that we are filming this, we're going to be filming it at kind of like a dusk, like sunset time. Like the time that you would go trick-or-treating, basically. And so we don't want a dark costume, because then it's going to be really hard to light that up.
Wait, are you not making Patrick a pink one?
I could just make Patrick a pink one.
I don't see why you would do anything else.
Yeah, we could make Patrick a pink one. Because just considering like the different colors here. Yeah, I could make him the coral. I know it's really low on the popularity rating, but it matches his tone a lot. Alright. Do I have... Okay. I just want to like look, I want to look at this image. Here we go. Open image in a new tab. And perfect. Oh, so there is a slight outline color, it seems like, huh? So it's not just black. So let me see if I can grab... Can I grab these colors from this image? Please? Oh, there we go. It's bringing it from the wrong spot. Let's see. I have to like guess where the colors are going to be. Oh, now it's correct. Okay. So I'm going to grab that coral color. And now let's go ahead and bring that in. Coral color. And now let's get the outline color too. The outline color. Alright. Is it gonna work again? I would love if it worked. Alright, so that's our outline color now. So now we've got the two colors that we have stolen from the video game. I steal a lot of stuff from video games. Alright, and now if I make that outline thicker, this is just like a color reference. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I think that'll look okay on Patrick. I think that'll look good. Alright, so we can go ahead and just take this color as well for the... Ooh, I'm wondering if I can go ahead and pre-make a gradient that basically matches this, because I don't think his costume should have as sharp lines. Because the sharp lines look good for the character, like, in the game Among Us, but I don't think, you know, our real-life shading that we do for SpongeBob and Patrick always looks realistic. Yeah?
I forgot about the fact that he's going to take his mask off. We shouldn't make him pink. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a good point. He will take his mask off, so... is that contrast good enough?
I think you should make him a different color.
Alright, we'll make him a different color.
But not red.
How about green? I mean, he wears green shorts, so green might look good. Yeah, I think we'll do green. My lovely wife has realized that the one problem with making him pink is when he takes his mask off, his face will look like the same color of the costume, and that'll be weird. Hey, hello, it's Zach. It's funny how many people choose to have the word hello in their username. Yes, Jack, we're making a new SpongeBob in real life. Alright, well, we'll get these new colors in here instead. Alright, let's find that outline color. We're just gonna, don't mind me, just gonna snag this. Boop. Okay. Boom. When people see this, they are going to riot. Making Patrick an actual Among Us costume. And then he's just gonna wear it the whole video, very casually. We don't even have any plans to make jokes about it. Like, there's no, like, specifically... We're not going too deep into it and making him, like, go through air vents or anything. Although we could, maybe, at one point of the story. It's just his outfit. And so it's gonna be super casual and just there the whole time. Alright, I need the outline color of the actual lens. Because, oh, it looks like they use, like a gray, it seems. Okay. And no, it's like a dark blue. Alright, so we'll take that outline color, boop, and then I'd like to get this main color. So here we go, that's our lens color there. And now we can get started. We'll get started with the actual outfit. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy these colors, bring them in. I think his outline might need to be thicker for this costume. Because the actual Among Us characters have really thick outlines. Oh, but maybe not that thick. Maybe not that thick. Maybe 7 or 8 might be good. 7 or 8 might be good. Okay, this is very vibrant. This is crazy. No, not like Halloween the movie. Okay, can we delete back stuff? Oh, you know what? I'm actually overwriting our original Patrick file. We're gonna go ahead and save as, and not have our original Patrick model get destroyed. And we're gonna make a new file. Let's not override our only Patrick, huh? So this is gonna be Patrick V3 costume. There we go. All right, Dylan. No self-promotion, please. I understand that you guys have projects that you like as well. But I can't stop and go watch something in the middle of the stream. Okay, so now the question is if I want to have this leg. You know what? I'm trying to figure out if I want to have like a blocked off area here or not, because the other option is just to have it look like this, which doesn't look bad for his leg to just fully come out from behind, and that's also the easier way to animate it. You're good. Just letting you know that's kind of our rules that we have. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just go in here. Ooh, I know what I can do. Okay, so we're going to do this the quickest way I can. And I'm just going to go ahead and convert this into a giant keyframe, each frame, empty animation. And here's what we're going to do. Put on the glove. Whoosh. Glove is on. Now I can draw. And what I'm going to do is just draw over this with the outline color. To what size do we need it to be? The size of the line was 8. So we're going to do the same thing, but instead of using the line tool, we're going to use the brush tool. Alright, so brush, a size of 8, please. Yes, and I don't want a minimum. I just want it to be 8 the whole time. Alright, there we go. And so now all we got to do is just basically... Ooh, oh gosh, I'm going to have to try this a couple of times. Okay. Here, let me turn everything else into the outline mode. That way I can see what this will look like. That looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine. It's fine. Nothing's wrong here. I might actually edit this a little bit, just using like a quick little tool here. And just like make this part of the leg go out this way. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so that's the first leg, and now we can just kind of go through the walk animation. And, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to reuse the... I have to put this on. There we go. I couldn't see anything. And let's only look at the last frame. Awesome. There's nothing wrong. Everything is fine. Green Patrick. Patrick is Bean. Yes, he is. He's always been a bean. moving this to the side. We're going to skew it a little bit. Copy the frame. Paste it. Just kind of making his walk cycle here. And we should have a... Oh, no. What did it do? What? No, 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 no. I do not like when it overwrites things and then doesn't do what I ask it to. Computer. List. Oh, wait. Okay. We used to have our whatever you call it, the device, the smart home device, and it used to have its name as computer. And so every time we said the word computer here in our office, we'd be like, what can I help you with? I'm like, no, we don't need anything. But thank you. All right, so at this point is when it kind of goes, it's kind of going crazy now. Copy. All right, I think soon is when we're gonna have to have it just be a new shape, but at the moment I'm getting away with just reusing this over and over. I might quickly do something like this and just kind of bend this knee up. There we go. Sure, why not? That makes sense. Alright, and then copy the frame. We're gonna paste the frame. It's always funny when I'm like working in between using the pen, because this is what my like form is. I still have the pen in my hand ready to go, but I'm using my mouse. Oh, you can't even see it. It was in the full screen. It's like, this is what I'm normally doing, is I'm just still using the mouse, but the pen is just there, waiting. Alright, well this looks like it's a full extension. So I'm actually gonna copy this other frame. Hello? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and copy this frame, place it in, and paste the frame, and then we're gonna go back. Alright, and then I might go ahead and move on to the rest of his outfit in a second, just because, well, a walk cycle is a walk cycle. It's not the most interesting thing. So if I turn this into a guide layers, we can go out and generally see what this looks like. Oh, that looks okay! Oh, wow. That's hilarious. So here's the question. Is this a good shape, or should I make the leg more like the Among Us character, where it's very like, it looks like it's kind of squashed to the ground.
I think it should be squashed.
Yeah, this is a bit peg leg, which matches Patrick, but the alternative is to make it look a bit more squashed. Let's try it on this leg and see which one we like more. I'm gonna turn these into guides, make them not very visible, and then just convert this into a frame by frame. Alright, so let's go ahead and do one here. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more squashed. Nah, it's a costume. Morning, William. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll try to start on the line accurately. Move it down. This is why I'm using my brush tool, so I have to actually be very smooth. Okay. You know what? I might use the line tool. Forget being smooth. I gotta use the line tool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put the right color on the line tool. Just gonna line it up here. And let's see. So it needs to kind of be squashed at the bottom. So what I think I'll do is do something like this, like a little V shape. I also need the lines to lock onto each other. If I do a V shape, then I can curve it out and hopefully make it look like the way that we want it to look. We'll bring that up. And boom, boom. Alright. Curve this in, kind of like it's actually like it's supposed to be. Alright, and then we'll just make these curve really far out. That way it looks kind of squashed. We'll play with this until it looks good. Not sure what I think. So that is an attempt at a slightly more stubby leg, which hopefully the goal is to try to match the actual original Among Us character a bit more. I don't know. Is that better? The tiny little bit of leg down there. Oh, because that didn't turn into a guide. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Also, it looks like once I do this, I feel like this leg needs to be not in the same position as the original leg. When the legs are so simple now, it feels like there's something wrong. Alright, well, let's fill this in. I'm gonna have to put a line here. Boop! Alright. Fill that in. We got green. There's our start to the costume. I am doing well this morning. I am tired. I woke up only like 20 minutes before the stream started. really quickly set everything up so that we had the stream working. Oh, that's right, because this was brush strokes. It wasn't actual lines. But I am doing well. Okay, now actually seeing them side by side, I think I prefer the one that looks more like Patrick's actual leg. This stubbiness, I don't think just works with Patrick's shape, unfortunately. So I can try to fix it, or I might just have to restart on it. We'll see. Can I fix? Can we fix it? Yes, we can, hopefully. It's just a lot of, like, wiggling this line back and forth until it's good. Sometimes art is just that. Sometimes art is just wiggling it back and forth, and then it's like, oh, finally, it hit the spot where I wanted it to. You don't really know what you're aiming for specifically, but it's just like, I'm gonna do it until it looks good. I am an artist. It's just a bunch of trial and error. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Ooh, there we go. There we go. He really looks like he's in the stretchy costume. That is so funny. Okay, let's go ahead and make a new arm here. Oh, the arm is already its own thing, so I can go ahead and just fill it in, turn the layer, and then I'm actually going to have its starting position be a little bit wider. There we go. I can do the same thing over here. Alright, arms are done, because Patrick's arms are very simple in our character model. And now I have to convert the head. We're going to have two versions of this head. One with a face and one without a face, because we're going to want to have the Among Us character costume thing. So, it looks like this might actually be a really easy, just like, convert the line, convert the color, and then convert that line. Okay, so now the mouth itself is going to be separate. This is where we're going to have some tricky stuff. This is where we're going to be, this is going to be special. My wife is over there. She's in the room working with us.
Hey.
Every day we work. And it's always just, you know, working on the thing. Where is my wife? Alright. So I think let's go ahead and work on the version without his face first. Because I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. We're just going to turn off every bit of his face. I'm going to push it all together here and just turn this into guide layers for now. Meanwhile, let's figure this out. How do I want to do this? I'm wondering if I need to make his head any thicker, just because at the moment, his head is very thin. Yeah. I feel like the real Patrick head is a little bit too thin here. If I just put this down like this. just literally just connect the line. Perfect. Check it out. Done. Okay. So if I make it a little bit bigger, I could also make the head curl backwards. If I look at the original art that this artist did, they made the head tilt backwards, which I think matches this Among Us character a little bit more, right? Because there's like a smooth tilt back to their head. And I think that's something that subconsciously we might need to do. So what I might do here is this. I'm going to take this, convert it into a symbol, and call this Patrick Cone head. And what we're going to do is actually go inside of it and create other versions of the head. So we're going to go ahead and make a new keyframe, and then we're going to have this one, well, we'll curl it back. Just got to push all these lines back now. I have a lot of lines here. I didn't realize how dense this was going to be in detail. Alright. It doesn't look good yet, but don't worry. It'll get there.
I only sit next to him when we're playing games.
Yeah.
Mainly.
She has her own desk, and so she works over there. But when she's actually sitting next to me is when we're playing games or doing, like, just entertainment streams. The kind of, you know, fun streams, is that's when she's going to be sitting next to.
Because I'd just be doing nothing.
Yes.
If I was sitting next to him right now.
Okay, so there we go. This is kind of getting that cone shape. Ooh, didn't mean to select that. Okay. There we go. I was trying to figure out why these lines weren't connected. This is such a give and take. I actually might simplify the whole line structure here. I can go ahead and press this button and simplify it, which is nice because I think it got overly complicated. There we go. So now we have two versions of it, one where it's curling forward, and we can choose to have the second one where it's curling back, and the curling back looks pretty good. So what was the costume? What was Patrick's superhero called in that one episode? Patrick Stretchy... I don't know. The Elastic Waistband is maybe what it was called, I don't remember. Yeah, it was called the Elastic Waistband. Okay, so in the original costume he had, he actually didn't have a face mask. But that's kind of how they interpreted his legs down there. So that's one way to, like, we could match that, basically. But yeah, you know what's funny is that we're using almost the same color as this outfit. Like, this is very similar to the green color that we chose here. If anything, we could, yeah, that's really funny. We might even copy this color just because we could make it look that much more, just color matching. That'd be funny. Alright, let me see chat again. I haven't looked at chat in a while. Alright. So now we can go ahead and add in the mask itself. And once we've added in the mask, we can start working on figuring out what he's going to look like without the mask. Which is its own separate problem. Ooh, I don't like how this line down here looks. How do I fix this? How do I fix it? Is that good? It's not good to me. I need this line to not be like it pushes out for some reason. There we go. That's a little bit smoother. I'm trying to be as perfectionistic as possible because when we make these models, we make them as perfect as possible. That way we can just reuse them over and over and over without having to redo all this work each time. So I'm being perfectionistic now so that I don't have to be later. Which is nice. Alright. There we go. So now let's go ahead and add in the mask. I honestly feel like what we could do is probably just... I'm gonna trace this here. Oh, you know what? Let's make a new layer. We're gonna have this layer be called, I don't know, mask. Maybe face mask. Also, let's see generally where the face is supposed to line up. The face is gonna be so big. I have a feeling that, oh man, we might end up faking it a little bit because I don't think I want the mask to be super big. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. Among Us stream? Maybe, I don't know. Jason Derulo. A favorite food and drink stream? I don't even know what that would entail. Yeah, just like finding the food and showing off like the foods that we like.
I like food. I'd be down for that.
I'm gonna try something here.
A lot of tacos. I like tacos.
Can I go ahead and turn this into... give it some round? I would like some round, please. Give me more round. A little bit less now. Let's go 20. Okay. So I wanted to make a rounded rectangle here, and this was going to be the start to getting this like shape. But now all I can do is I'll just generally match what they did with the Among Us character. And boom, here we go. Oh, this is one of their best songs, I think, in this album. I love this music. Okay, it's getting a little bit messy, but again, this is kind of the constant process of working with line work, is it'll just get really messy for a bit, and then you're like, okay, I found it. I figured it out. You find that one little area where everything looks okay. Alright. And now, I'm just going to go ahead and flip this, make it bigger, and we're going to put this over Patrick. I'm actually going to turn the face off again. Let's just look at, oh dear. Oh dear. What's a size that looks good? That actually looks okay. I'm going to go ahead and copy these colors here, because I want to go ahead and match the color of the visor. Excuse me. Let me just sneeze everywhere. Alright. Visor. I would like you to be this blue color, please. Now I think I want to go ahead and pre-bake in the shininess here. And so I'm going to try something that I haven't really done before in a project like this. Normally we do the shadows later, but I think I want this shadow to be pre-made and be always on Patrick's layer. So let me try something. I know that I can make gradient fills. Here's what I need. I need to have a reference layer. So we're going to have a reference of the blue. I'm going to go in, get a reference of this dark blue as well. Alright. And then we'll just use, you know, white for the white. You have a good one, Awesome. She does not have her own channel, no. Are you sus? I don't know. Kentucky Fried Chicken stream.
Somebody said that last time, and we talked about the fact that I do not eat anything at KFC.
Yes.
As much as I would love to.
We have the inability to properly eat a good quantity of KFC.
We cannot digest those foods.
Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, you know what I could do? Wait a minute, let me test something. If I just take these layers, convert it into a symbol, make it a movie clip, and then there's a filters option they give you. And do they have a blur filter? They do have a blur filter. Oh, this is the solution, everybody. Oh, I've got a solution. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Awesome. Okay, face mask. Let's go ahead and let's do all of this in the face mask layer, because I don't want to have to recombine everything later.
No, we're not on a diet. We just have bad digestive
We have bad
systems.
digestive systems that can't digest that amount of greasy, it's the breading on the outside of the chicken. Chicken on itself, we love chicken. It's probably the best food for our stomachs. But we both end up having a problem with gluten. And,
No, you don't have a problem with gluten. You have a problem with dairy.
yeah, I have a bigger problem with dairy, but I've had tiny issues with it sometimes.
Okay.
It's more, my problem...
I think it's more the grease for you.
Oh, for me it's the grease 100%. Yeah, grease is like something that, any fast food that does grease, it's like, that's it. I can't. I gotta get far away. Alright, convert this into a symbol, and we're gonna call it Visor Mask.
I have like 5 autoimmune diseases. That's how you not to eat gluten.
Alright, so, I'm gonna paste now. Now we have our colors in here. And what I'm gonna do is just generally match the shape of their, like, shadow that they do. And we're gonna blur it to get the actual, like, smooth shading that we normally have.
I do not want my own channel. I am not vain. That's why I'm not always on camera.
Yes, she's not the ultimate, like, wanting to be on camera kind of person.
I love being behind the scenes.
She is awesome, very helpful, and I'm super happy with how supportive she is of everything that I do. And how much she helps just every single, all of the channels.
Bro, it's we now, it's not just you.
Of course, of course. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna paint underneath, if I can do that. We're gonna go to paint behind. I'm going way bigger than I need to because it's gonna get blurred, and that blur is gonna end up making it be taller up. Alright, now let's just pick a white, if I can. I would like the color white, please. I'm gonna paint normal, and make a little shiny spot right here. Oh, this is really funny.
He does have a good wife.
Yes, yes I do. I mean, there's not many people who get to have a wife that, like, joins them on their career. So
and
I
you
am...
get along with them?
Yes, and that they get along with each other, you know, like, most people, if they get, like, in a job with their wife, they'll end up arguing and whatnot, but we get along very, very well. So I'm very happy about that, because I need that, honestly.
Yeah.
These channels have so much that we have to do, and so it's like, I'm very happy that I have somebody to trust, and somebody who can help me get the work done. Because now we get to do stuff, like, twice as fast, because she's learned everything that I know, basically.
Yeah.
And, except for 3D. 3D is very hard to teach.
I'm not gonna learn that. I'm just not.
Alright.
Not gonna have time.
So I'm going to convert this into a symbol, turn it into a movie clip. Actually, we're going to call this, Visor Blur Color.
Now, chicken nuggets, on the other hand, I can do a chicken nugget stream because I have homemade chicken nuggets.
Yes, she can make gluten-free chicken nuggets.
I can make anything.
Alright, and so let's find a blur level that looks good. 20 by 20. Ooh. Maybe?
Is it supposed to be blurry?
Yeah, I'm trying to...
We don't need a channel together. We have JChaseFilms.
Oh, here we go. It's low quality. I want high quality. There we go.
That's our channel together. JChaseFilms.
I kind of don't want the white to be as blurred as the rest of it. I want there to be a big blur between the light blue and the dark blue, but I don't want the highlight to have that same. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this out. Paste that there. Hi, sweetie. We're going to re-add in the highlight as a separate thing. Alright, so we're going to convert this to a symbol. I've got like this visor highlight. Do that as a movie clip. And the reason I'm doing a movie clip is because movie clip is the only kind of symbol that actually lets you do this blur effect. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't want this to be blurred as much because the highlight should actually be a little bit sharper. Let's do 10 by 10. There we go. And now the biggest trick that I have to do here is we're going to keep this outline. And I'm going to duplicate it once. And we're going to fill it in. No, I want to fill in this one, please. Okay. And we're going to turn this into a mask and bring these other two underneath it. And then boom. Now all that excess isn't seen. And there we go. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's something, isn't it? If you're gonna say anything about it, it sure is something. Oh wow, that is so funny looking. No, we don't have a Twitch because we just live stream here. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That is very, very funny. Yeah. I feel like we need to have the mask be this big though, because if we're gonna reveal his face, the mask has to be really big. That's one thing that this original artist, they did it, it kind of looks like it would just cover his eyes, and I feel like that's too small. You know, like, I don't know if that's enough space, because we really do want to reveal his face every so often. This is hilarious. Oh, I've never... This project is gonna have some meme-like stuff to it. So one thing that I know that I want to do is when he talks, when he has the visor down like this and he's talking, I actually want to have this mask animate like this. Like as he's talking, his mask will just kind of go up and down, and that's going to represent him talking when we don't see his face, and I think that's going to look really funny. So yeah, that's one cool element. Gosh, I love that. I don't ever really do smooth shading like that in the program. Normally that's added in after the fact. So that's cool. Okay, I mean, that's basically a complete thing. So I actually want to double check and see what his head will look like if we have it in the first pose. It doesn't look bad in the first pose either. It does still look really big, doesn't it, though? How do I make this not look so big? Is it because it's going too far off the side? Yeah, it might be that I need to shrink it left and right. It might be too wide. Here, let's make it not as wide. Alright, let's take a look at that. That looks better! I'm trying to not make it too small, but I feel like it needs to be put just a little bit smaller each time. There we go. It's hard to find something that looks actually good. You have a good one, William. It looks so 3D. That's the goal, you know, our Spongebob in Real Life series is supposed to look very cool and shaded. And so, pre-doing this is really nice, because now I won't have to do this in After Effects every single shot. Which is always better. Okay. So the next thing that I might want to do for this... Is there anything else before I can move on to his maskless version? Might just go ahead and work on the maskless version. So really quick, let me see where his face lines up. Ooh! That's not bad! That isn't bad. It does line up fairly close. Okay. Let's go ahead and make his maskless version now. Oh, you know what? I might actually change this green. I feel like the green is still too vibrant. And I feel like I might just steal the green that was from the original Stretchy Patrick. Let's try that really quick. There, let me see if I can grab this color. Did I get it? I think I did. Alright, let's see if this official Patrick stretchy character one looks better. Oh, it's a lot more dulled out. Alright, let's keep it in the second one. Number 2, please. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one's better. Is that better, or is that just kind of boring? I don't know. Because we have to remember that we're gonna put shading on this later. So it's looking really flat at the moment. But that does look a lot more boring in comparison, doesn't it? That's not as vibrant. Hey Jacob, we are working on episode 11 of Spongebob in Your Life. It's going to be... Now he looks like a real bean. Yes, he does. I kind of want the middle ground between those two, actually. I feel like this green was too vibrant. And this green is too dull. So let me look at where they are on the color spectrum, okay? So here... Let's see. So, in the color spectrum... Oh, no. Do I have to look at it this way? I do. Okay. So, we have 83, 193... and 96 compared to this one, which is smaller on these two numbers but bigger on the green. Okay, so what we could do is just maybe go to the middle ground, pump these numbers up, pump the green down a bit, and this might be a middle ground. Oh, it definitely is, but it's not enough. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and push it a little bit farther too. Let's add in more blue and then darken it a tad. How's that? Oh, that does look like it's in between the two, isn't it? Oh, I like that. Yes. Okay, let's try that on everything now. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, it's literally the middle of the two extremes. That's what I was looking for. But yes, we're working on the next Spongebob in Your Life, which is a Halloween special. And Patrick's Halloween costume is this. Okay, I like that. I feel like maybe, what do you think, slightly brighter? Or is that good? That might be good. Because we're going to add a highlight and a shadow to it when we're doing it in After Effects. So I think this is good. We're going to call that a finished color. I feel like the outline could still be thicker, though. To match, you know, the Among Us style. So let's try a 10 on the outline. Oh, that's really thick. Is that too much? Doesn't even look too much, does it? It's so funny how the art style of Among Us is just very thick outlines, so it looks totally fine, even though Patrick normally doesn't have these thick outlines. It just looks right. Was that too thick? Maybe. Yes, Thomas Dietz, it is indeed. How's 9 look? 9 isn't that much of a difference, honestly. It's so crazy. Between 8 and 9 is a huge difference, but then 9 and 10 was not that big. Alright, 9 looks good. We'll stick with 9. Uh-oh. Wait, this other one I can't make bigger because it was a brushstroke, wasn't it? I'll just have to be okay with it. Alright. Well, all that work was for nothing because since I can't change that other one from an 8, we have to keep everything at 8. Or at least the arms and limbs, but yeah, it has to line up. So, oh well. Hey, it was fun to try, fun to experiment, but we have to keep everything at 8. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and make this costume version 2, where his mask goes up. Alright, actually, there's one more thing I needed to do, and that is change this one to an 8. Alright, this looks great. I am actually really happy with how this is turning out. Here's what I'm going to do really quick. First off, let's change our music. Let's get some of our stream music main playlist. Oh, did you guys... I didn't have the actual thumbnail of the album art up at the time. Sorry about that. Or did I just have that? I don't know if I just had that go down. Hey, Lydia. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so that's that. Now we can go in and make a version where... I don't know if I want to make this an entirely different... How do I want to do this? I'll do it in the same character model. I don't want to make a whole new character model just for him doing this, because I feel like that's a bit too much. Nah, maybe I need to. Maybe I need to. Because there's a lot of different changes that we're going to have happen here. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and save this as it is. He's got a little buddy. File. We're going to save this as a new bit. Costume. Maskless. Awesome. And now we'll just go ahead and do a full customization. So, I'm going to bring back in his head as it was. And we have to be very particular about how we're going to do this. So... Oh, you know what? I wonder if his eyebrows could just float over top the mask anyways. Let's put the face mask above him first. Okay, so that actually is pretty good. Here, we're going to duplicate this. Duplicate this layer. Have the copy be kind of transparent. Let's find where we want this final one to go. Can I just squash it? Would squashing it look good? Maybe it gets wider. It just goes zoop. I don't know, I think that works. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this area that his face would be revealed from. You know what? I feel like his eyes could just go straight over top the costume piece. So it might more be that... Let me see his other mouths here. Because we have these mouths that kind of open to the side, but there's also these mouths. And these mouths might be our better bet. Because then we can just get rid of the line. Trying to figure this out. Actually, I don't want to delete that. Let me just turn that into a guide layer. Let's pick some of these later mouths. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, it's not letting me shuffle my playlist for some reason. Okay, let's see. So this is the start of it when it goes to that version. How do I want to do this? So I could go ahead and make a new layer on top, and let's just make the whole mouth go up. I don't want to go too far up. Let's try some of the different mouths here. How far can I go up and it be okay? This is looking okay right now. As long as it's not going... Okay, in fact, I can maybe push it forward a little bit. Okay. I'm liking this. This is looking good. How is this... so the bottom underneath of it is still shaped the same way each time. Because a bit of his head is going to be revealed here. I'm having the big problem-solving element of trying to figure out how I want this to work. I'm trying to push the mouth as close as possible. That one doesn't work. Here, in fact, I could maybe just go into this one mouth shape and change its position. There. Boop. Okay. It got really messed up now, but we're gonna make it work. We try to do the voice of Spongebob.
Certainly not an easy one.
Oh, I'm insanely excited for Cosmic Shake. Cosmic Shake looks like it's going to be so fun. I mean, just having a fully brand new modern THQ SpongeBob game is so exciting. It's been so long since we had a new THQ game that wasn't just a remake. So it's going to feel like going back to childhood for me. I'm very, very excited. let's go ahead and I'm gonna add in. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Here, can I go to like the biggest smile he has? So that's the biggest. Oh my gosh, his smile gets so very big. We're gonna have to make this work. Okay. His mouth gets bigger than what the hole should be, that's for sure. Let's have it be this for now. This is so confusing. Did the music just stop? It did. Alright, well let's go ahead and play a different playlist, or I might have to open and close Spotify because it just decided to stop working on me. It might be time to just open and close Spotify. Alright, thanks Spotify, you did your best. Everything's gonna crash in that bottom right corner. Or left. Spotify, please give me the better. Not responding, it says. I gotta restart hold the phone as I restart Spotify entirely. Because it just wants to not be nice to me today. Spotify, listen. Alright, there we go. And now if I press my music note button, alright, perfect. There we go, music's back. That was easy. Welcome back, Matthew. Okay, so at the minimum, obviously, we're gonna have the mask kind of. Ooh, you know what I could do? Because his eyes are gonna go above the mask shape, I can cheat this a little bit creatively. I might put his head. We can basically try to put his head a little bit higher up. We'll put the eyes down. No, the eyes up. We'll put the mask up as well. Okay. And now if we put the mouth up... Oh gosh. I can't go that far up. Okay. There we go. So now I think this is going to be a bit better of an opportunity. So my options are... I can put the, like, mask that covers his face. I can put it on top of the mouth as a separate layer. I also could just use... Here, let me just go ahead and use the line tool. Because at the end of the day, this is going to end up being kind of separate thing. Ooh, I know what I might do. I might layer this differently. I might put the head in front of the mouth. Yeah. Okay. And then in the head shape, let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't want it to be invisible. I just wanted it to be kind of not seen for a second. I'm going to go ahead and make a kind of face spot. Alright, I'm generally matching it up, but also knowing that, like, it's not going to be perfectly matched because I'm making it bigger than it should be. Okay. And now I'm just going to copy this frame before I delete the center. Okay, this is looking like something. We're going to paste the frame. If it'll let me. Where's the paste frame button? Oh, because I'm not on the frame. Alright, so we'll paste the frame and drag it over to make sure it matches. And now what I'm going to do is match this to Patrick's normal colors. So his normal colors we've got is this. I really need both of these over here, thank you. Wait a minute, I can just use that. Oh yeah, I could just paste this right here. And this might be way better. I mean, okay, maybe not way better, but okay, we'll keep this on the side for a second. We're gonna take this back fill, turn it into the pink. We're gonna take this outline. We're gonna make it thinner, bring this back to like a 6, and then turn this into that. Alright, and then we're gonna turn off the copy so that we can see. Okay. Now that I actually see it, oh no, there's gonna have to be some experimentation here. I'm not sold on this just yet. Well, welcome Crazy Kids Vlogs. Yes, SpongeBob in real life. The very first video got 100 million views. That is remarkable, isn't it? It's insane. It's been like 10 years. And that's been such a giant, like, journey of progress. It's been crazy. It's really unbelievable. But here we are. It has been done. Alright, let's go ahead and unguide layer these. I mean, I don't know what I want to do with this. Maybe we put this up, but then still have it behind his eyes? Is that better? Or is that... What if it just never changes shape? What if it just, like, scoots up? I don't know what I want to do with this. This is so tough to make the maskless version. Boom. I am 24 years old. That is how old I am. Patrimogus. Uh-oh, yeah. Was she doing something? Did she see an animal? What do you see? She found something. That was probably the best part of our setup, is that if nothing else, you guys will have an entertaining cat to look at in the background. Okay, sure, why not? I mean, I think this works. I also, like, if we check out some of the other mouths, we can maybe see... Alright, that one doesn't specifically work. There might be some customization that needs to go into making all this still work. But the main mouths? The main mouths are looking good. The big ah goes bigger. Okay, I mean, it looks like Patrick's in a costume. I don't know if I can do it any better than that. Birthday is November 8th. Alright, well there we go. That's Patrick in a costume. And we have the maskless version and the mask version. So now we can try to work on the SpongeBob maskless version, as I started working on it and then I haven't finished it. Let's see. What is this? Is that just an extra layer? Okay. It looks like I don't think... Oh, right. I remember the last time I left off on this, I didn't get to finish this side bit. Because the side bit's kind of, like, a little messed up right now. I'm just going to have it go further. I'm going to do a trick where I do a different layer so that this can be properly layered here. Alright. Boom. Boom to boom. Good Mario Kart music. Here we go. Alright, and so the solution to making this actually stay behind the sponge part of him there is we're just going to take this area... Actually, we're going to take the whole... Oh, yeah, it selected more than I wanted to. We're going to duplicate this whole layer, put it behind him. Also, this is not properly named. Let's name this costume. Costume back overlay. Overlap or something. Alright, in the costume back overlap, I'm going to delete everything but that little corner that I want to keep. Oh, except for the face. Let's not get the face in there. Alright, we can just go ahead and be careful to not include the face. Alright, there we go. Get this side too. Boom. Alright, so that's the back flap where we just have this, and I'm assuming I'm going to go ahead and use a black outline for this here. And now we add back in the body, and then this part, we're going to add, I'm going to make these lines black now. Ooh, that's looking good. Where did his emblem go? Where did his emblem go? Oh, is the emblem on a different layer? And I was deleting it the whole time? Whoops. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, there's an emblem layer. Okay, I accidentally deleted that. Alright. Oops. Oops. Okay, here we go. Gotta do it the right way this time. But now I'll delete the rest of that. Delete that one line. There we go. Now I've done it correctly. I didn't mess up. Alright, and so now we bring back in the body, back in the costume, correct the line color here, turn back on the emblem, maybe. Where is it? There it is. Good, I did it right this time. I'm gonna save. Yeah, you want a Roblox stream? We'll do a Roblox stream. We will. Not soon, but maybe, let's see, what day is it right now? This is the 20...
Saturday. 27.
Alright, so next Wednesday we're doing our React stream. The Wednesday after that, we're doing our community game night, because that's the first Wednesday of September. So, I don't know. I wanted to get started with another Spongebob game after that, so we'll see. But,
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see. Right now, I don't see it happening too soon. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and be on this, please. Do some scaling. Spongebob will look perfect. And there we go. Now it looks like it wraps around him, which looks very good. Like, that's very professional looking. Awesome. Okay, so his costume is good on the bottom part. I want to replicate this for the other sizes too, but before we do that, I want to go ahead and actually make his, like, top part of the mask. Earlier in the stream, we talked about the fact that I want to make it look like the whole mask is pushed up on his head like a beanie. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Correct. 24 right now, will be 25 in November. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. Has SpongeBob ever worn a beanie? Okay. There was one time that he did when he was sick, but that's not.
Oh, yeah.
That's not really what I'm going for. This is one time that SpongeBob wore a beanie. That's a good comparison. Oh, so that's also one interesting concept is pulling inspiration from when he wears a Santa hat, is he kind of puts it on the corner. So we could have it just be put on the corner there. So that might be an option. Consider that. We'll consider that. I also have documents. Oh, where did we put that? Was that in... Where was that? Was that... so we pulled a lot of reference for the different costumes that they wore.
Are you talking to me?
I think that's in the Jurassic World trailer project. So I think I might have put this in reference files and then reference images. Yeah, so I need to put this somewhere else. But cartoon outfits, and then we have SpongeBob. All right, so this is I pulled a bunch of reference for every costume that SpongeBob had in the show. Trying to see if there's any moment that he's wearing like a beanie-like hat. He wears a lot of standard hats, but he doesn't wear a lot of... So that's another thing, is we could have it completely be behind his head and just like resting on top. Oh, that's funny. It's funny that this hat looks curvy with his curvy head. Oh my gosh, the way that the party hat is sticking out through the water is very funny. There's one interpretation. But this is also a promotional image, not something from the actual show. But it is on model, so it still works. They get to cheat it here, though, because they have the mask, and this mask gets to be a nice cut line between the actual beanie. So they didn't have to draw the beanie connecting to his head, which is easy for them. Okay, so we don't have a lot of references. SpongeBob doesn't do this often. I think our only really reference that we have here is... I mean, not a lot. We don't have much. We have this to work off of, but there's no connection line there. Outside of that, we can just work on how he wears a Santa hat. So let's try 2 versions. Let's try one where it's like put off in the corner and one where it's right on top. A birthday stream? Well, when does my birthday line up? That'd be funny if it lined up on...
I think it's on a Monday.
Yeah, it's on a Tuesday. I mean, I could do a stream the day after my birthday. a November 9th birthday stream. Or
I like to do things with him on his birthday.
yeah. Somebody recommended a game. What was it? Not Roblox, because I still know that somebody. Oh, it might have just been. Because I have a post-it note of your guys' recommendations, and we have Fall Guys and Roblox on this. I thought somebody else recommended something earlier. Oh, they were talking about, yeah, the new game or something that was coming out. Yeah, Splatoon. I've never played any of the Splatoons. So that would be brand new to me, but I'll put it on my list. I have a list because I'm going to forget about these otherwise, because I never have these games in my thought, in my brain. Alright, let's go ahead and try to make SpongeBob a beanie made of Spider-Man costume. Alright, we're going to go inside this layer. Let's go ahead and... We have a lot of extra layers we don't need. What is this? Okay, that's the emblem. Let's name this. Alright, I'm going to do a sketch first to see if I can figure out a shape that's going to work. Before I do my own shape... No, let's do my own shape first, and then I'm going to try to do a reference based off of that one piece of art that we found. So if I were to do a beanie, let's see, I would maybe... Let me make this as big as possible. Well, in general shape, I feel like in general shape, it should be like up and then out like that. That is maybe my first inclination of what we should do. And so now if I go in with a little bit more care and tact, we can try to do something interesting. Let's see if I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to actually match his curves here. Also, I have a very thick brush. I don't want it to be that thick. First game stream? I don't know what you mean. Like the first game I ever played? I don't even know if I could find that. I mean, in general, yeah, I don't know what you mean. Clarify! Alright, so we generally have that. Alright. There we go. Kind of matching the curves there. Perfect. And now we actually have to make the top of it, because it's kind of like looping up. Alright, I'm gonna have it kind of folded back here maybe. How does that look? A little bit like a shower cap. I don't know if I like, I think, let me see, I don't know if I like the top line right now. Do I even like the connecting bit? Maybe. Here, let's try something just so that I can see if I like the connecting bit. Make it just perfectly circular. And if I like it like this, then that's at least knowing that the connection line is good. Alright, we'll copy this color. This is just like a reference to see I don't know if I like the connecting line squiggly. Let me do another reference and see if I like it the other way. So instead of doing it that way, I could do it straight line. So we'll just go up there. And then it goes down. And then up around. And so now... So this is the second version that it could be. So it's either... Oh wait, you know what? Let me go ahead and fill that in. That's the first version, which again, I would actually have maybe a line right there. And then the second version. I think I like the straight line better. The curvy line just looks weird. It's too connected. Was 16 in 2013. Is that right? That doesn't seem right.
Not right.
Because...
Well, the very end.
The very end, like I turned 16 in 2013? Yeah.
How about we just not?
Alright, well, I think I like the smooth line better, so we're going to go with that from here on out. So I'm just going to delete that, delete completely. Perfect. So the other option is it could just be entirely up on top, behind his head. So, let's try that if that were the case. If that were the case, it would look something like this. Kind of looping it back. Maybe the mask would be like right here. Oh, it doesn't look good when it's behind. It needs to be on top. It definitely needs to be on top. Alright. Good trial and error, and now let's just go ahead and try to make a real version. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and have it kind of curling down around like this. And make this smooth line up. And then bring it down back here. We will have another, like, bit of a connecting line there. Add some other lines. Trying to make this look like it's all looped up. Alright. Oh, that's looking interesting. That's looking real interesting. Alright, so if I fill this in... Oh no, it's looking like a robber now. Pull it down a little bit just so he's got the kind of overlap we want. Perfect. Crescent Dolls is just doing all the monster math. Alright, we're gonna save that. I'm gonna try to pull up the regular Spider Bob, get these goggles. And we're gonna throw them onto the mask up here. Beanie Bob, yes. Well, hey, good to see you, Not Red, in the chat, by the way. Do that, and then skew it a bit. Maybe I'll take this right eye and even curve. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, it'll be good. We're gonna go ahead and transform and do like a distort, and have it look like it's tilted a little bit. Oh, I actually like that. I do like that. Alright. That's pretty interesting. And so now there's the pattern of the mask itself. Which is going to be an interesting thing to solve. So it looks like we have... Alright, we're just going to have to do this by hand, I think. So for the beanie, let's go ahead and... It looks like we made a center point, and the center point is going to be in between the like nose area here. And so it needs to... Oh man, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do this with lines, or do I want to do this with a brush? Here, let me try it with a brush really quick, and if I don't do well, I'll do it with lines. I was born in 1998.
No, you were not.
No, 1997. Yes, 1997. You were born in 1998. I can't believe I got that wrong. It's my own birthday. The older you get, the more you forget.
Thank goodness you're the one that remembers.
Yes. Okay, so let's say... so over here we have a couple of lines. There's a center line on top. Oh, wait, I want this line to be like green. And thinner. Because it doesn't need to be this thick. Let's do like a 2. Oh, 2 is way too thin. 3? I don't know. Wait, 4? 4 is like what we did earlier, right? I don't want it to be the same thickness. We'll go 3. Is it because this bottom line isn't also 3? There we go. Now we got it the way we want. Alright, so there's a center line we have to do. And then there's 2 lines that go up to the top. Really, we could say there's the center line. There's the diagonals that go up to the corner. And then we have individuals connecting that. There's lines that go through the eyes here. And then on the bottom side, we actually have it split to 2 lines that go to the bottom corners. And then a duo that goes around the emblem. But we don't even go as far as the emblem because it's just still on the bottom here. And then there's one more splitter. Okay. So then going to the top here, I'm going to go ahead and start with this top middle line. I think it would just like curl up and go past the edge. Oh, let me try that one more time. Let's see. Trying to find what shape will look best here. And now let's have it go up here and curl up past the top. Alright, so that's the middle line. Let's go ahead and do that far diagonal that kind of looks like it actually starts almost underneath the eye. But we'll have it go this way. There we go. Another line is done. I can go ahead and put one more line up here. There we go. So that's the other Spider-Man line there. And now we've got the other diagonal. So the other diagonal heads out that direction.
Can I interrupt you for just a moment?
Yes.
Can you see if your phone is playing music?
See if my phone is playing music?
Tap on the screen.
It is.
Alright. Can you chuck me your phone?
Oh, that nearly hit the cat.
So
But she's good. She is very good. No hitting the cat. Travel to London.
We don't have time for
we
that.
don't have the ability to do that.
I think we have the ability, we just don't have the time.
Yeah, it's just... And money. It's just all those things. Time, money, life. Does that look good? Is that good enough for that one line? I feel like maybe this other line should be changed. Need to give it some space. Alright.
You can Bluetooth to your phone? What?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Interesting. Alright, so we're going to curl around this line. We're going to put that one up there. And now we've got the bottom 6. So let's go ahead and have... This side one is going to be the most important. Also, I guess we have these side lines that we could eventually hit. So let's go ahead and add in the side lines that should be here. Because we should have 1, and now it should be 2 and 3. So let's do 2 and 3. So we have to go up here. Make these connecting lines. Alright, so we have that. And now we have to go... Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll just go with the form. So that's 2. And then this should be our connecting line. Or maybe it goes up. Yeah. Let's have this emphasize our edge line, because we do have an edge line here. I'm trying to match the original costume, because when he transitions from one to the other, I don't want anything to disappear. I don't want there to be a noticeable, like, oh, hey, where did that one line go, you know? Alright. So now we have this line that comes at the bottom side. And then it's mostly a straight line through. Alright, there we go. Spider-Man. Spider-Man! And now these need to go up. So they go up. Perfect. Okay. And then that's actually when they disappear in the original costume, so we're just gonna have them go up and disappear here. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Now we have the other side. We're just gonna have this one kind of go... I like that. I actually really like that. Here, I just need to delete the part that overlapped or went too far. Oh no. Let's zoom in. There's a tiny bit there. Okay, perfect. This left side isn't looking perfect, but we might have to adjust that. If anything, this sketch is good, then I might do line work over top to match the sketch. So now we just have the bottom 4 lines. So, let's see if I can just find the connection points that they should be at. The connection points look like we should have one line start here, one line start here, one should start there, unless it's tilted. It does look like it would be tilted to the left a little bit. So there, about there.
Ogre,
there.
move to a new house.
Move to a new house.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Well, welcome. Welcome back.
We're
Must have
getting
been
a new house,
crazy.
too. We're not moving.
Yeah. we just can't make Nicktoons videos like that. They're not gonna get us like we just can't. You know, SpongeBob in Your Life is our main series and we gotta stick to it. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. You're an animator now. Very fun. This is for the new SpongeBob in Your Life episode. We're doing a Halloween special. And so right now we are making his Halloween costume because we have the original. You know, we've got him being the full Spider-Bob costume, but we want him to be able to lift up his mask so that he can talk and use his face. And so right now I'm trying to find out what the Spider-Man mask would look like just flopped over SpongeBob's head. It's really tough to problem solve
That
this.
looks good, though.
Thank you, hon.
Looks kind of like a ghost, but...
It'll look less so once it's red.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna have this line curve down and then puff out at the, like, line area. Same thing with this. It's gonna curve down and puff out. Okay. And then there's also the Spider-Man line itself, kind of like the connector lines. And now lastly we have these last 2 lines, so we have to go out and then, I don't know, something like that. That's pretty good. He's looking a little jellyfish-like. Alright, there we go. And that's our middle circle. And so now we can go ahead and continue this web, like, connection pattern. So the web looks like it connects like that. It would connect under the eye there. It goes up around. I don't know, maybe it would do that. Yeah, it's looking good. We can make this top line connection, so we have these top spiderweb connectors. Okay, now it's really looking like a Spider-Man mask that's all like flipped over itself. Oh, I guess that's supposed to connect to that line. So here, we'll do this. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I think that covers all the lines that we need to be there, so I can go ahead and delete these ones that were our reference lines. I think it's time. I think it's time to add the proper colors in. Okay, well, let me just try to drag select this color everywhere that I need it to be. Perfect. Lucky there. He's Spider-Man. Alright, let's go ahead and fix the line colors. Ooh! Oh, it's not bad! Here, wait, I gotta delete all my references here. Okay! I mean, honestly, I like it. I feel like it's actually maybe too high up. So I feel like it could be lower down like that. Oh, it's really hard to find the spot that it looks good. I like its shape, but I want to make sure... What do you think? SpongeBob looks like he has a really big forehead, and I don't want that. I want it to be a good kind of dimension away. I'm not sure how far down to go. Because it makes him very tall. You know, I'm adding extra height to SpongeBob. A cameo of Real Monsters? No promises, but that is a cool idea. Alright, you have a good one. Thank you at the stream. Oh, the cat is active? What, she looking at something? We are gonna do eventually another big like storyline within SpongeBob in real life where it's like the whole, you know, episodes 4, 5, and 6. Yes.
This might be the start of it.
Maybe, with some breaks. Okay. Well, I love this. This is looking great. Took a while to get there, but that is a cool like mask looped up like that. Gosh, I'm actually really happy about that. Yes, potentially I could have... I even honestly like the brushwork. I thought I was going to go back over and like add lines, but I think I like it looking all like sketchy. The sketchiness of it actually makes it look better. Alright, cool. Cool. So then the next thing I want to do is... We might... Okay, how about this? What time is it? So, how about this? The thing that I'm going to do next is I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. So this is our Squidward costume that we have. He's supposed to be dressed up as a Picasso painting. Thanks, hon. So what I want to do is actually create some of the paintings that Squidward made to design his costume. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do this in Photoshop, though, because I actually want to use painting textures. So we're making a new, what shape should we make? Let's do 2000 by 2000, just so that we have a lot of pixels, but I don't know if I want it to be rectangular or square or whatnot. So we'll just have a nice open canvas here. In fact, I can push this to the side, maybe give us some space. All right. And now, let's make a... Oh, what's happening? Alright. Put this in here. File new. I just want to have a new little document here so that I can go ahead and... I'm just putting this on the side for reference is all this is for. Yeah, perfect. Create that. So this is the part where I just get to have some fun, and we're just going to create some paintings. Alright, I'm just gonna... We don't need the bodies, really. Ooh, but I do need the head, thank you. Alright. Here, can I drag this out? Make it bigger. There we go. Now we've really got some reference. Alright, so we're going to have this on the side for reference, and in Photoshop, I'll be able to start painting. Actually, I feel like I want to swap these two. Have the reference on this side, and this on this side. Boom. Yeah, this feels a little bit better. I want that one. Thank you. Thank you. Give me it back. Give it back. Okay. I just lost all of my chat and everything. I gotta bring that back up. Finn and Jake will not be there with SpongeBob, no. We have to limit also how many characters we animate because it just takes so much more effort and time to add more characters. And so if we were to add 100 of characters, you wouldn't see another video from us for like 4 to 5 to 6 months, you know. And we got to get videos out as soon as possible, otherwise there's just no content, you know. There's no point if we're not making videos. Okay, so we're gonna do some experimentation here. What am I gonna do? We're gonna do some paintings. We're gonna do some paintings. So I'm pulling up some Picasso on my top screen as reference, but we're gonna go ahead and just get started. We're gonna start with a black kind of color. Make a new layer. This is one thing Picasso didn't have, is layers. All right, here we go. So the thing that he does is he really has weird shapes with his, like, how he does the faces. So we're gonna just do a big shape with a sharp corner here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Something like this. Alright, sharp corner. Love it. Let's make his nose. You know, we got Squidward's nose comes through here. And then I think Squidward's first eye will just be a connecting line right here. Really representing this, like, you know, odd art style. Let's have his second eye just kind of pop out from here. Ooh, maybe we should represent the red. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a new layer for the pupils. Make a nice red color. I mean, it's kind of like supposed to be darker. There we go. Where should the other people be? Because we could make him kind of cross-eyed if we wanted to. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, cool. Some pupil area there. And then, let's just go like down here, and then really abstract with the mouth. Ooh, that's looking very Picasso. Okay, I like this. So now we have to represent like these colors that we were trying to do. So let's see, what can I do? What can I do to make this as Picasso-y as possible? Oh, you're right. No, I did do that in the wrong layer. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention to that. Put that back on the outline layer. Ooh, well, just deleted it somehow. Actually, it's on its own layer right now, but I can just go ahead and merge these together. Okay, merge those together, perfect. So I can start representing maybe these wacky colors, and I might. I actually think I have already a reference file. If I go back out to my Halloween folder, reference files, yes, I have one reference here of Squidward for his colors. Alright, we'll pull this up to the corner, have that as reference. Let's go ahead and just plop in the green of his skin and kind of start working on... Ooh, you know what? Yeah, we're going to compartmentalize this, because a real Picasso painting would have like all these areas be differently colored. Alright, so we'll do that. Call that good. And then I will go ahead and maybe do this. Yeah, this other little block. Making everything its own little block of color really changes that up. And the only other thing I might do is, oh yes, we can go ahead and make another straight line that kind of connects to this circle of the eye, which I think is, you know, very painterly, very geometric. You know, trying to make this as geometric as possible. Really representing that kind of, I don't even know what you call it, like Art Deco or something. It's like a very interpretive style of art, but very focused on shapes. You know, it's just very focused on shapes. Exactly. Squidward's abstract art. Let's go ahead and get like 2 different yellows for the eyes. I feel like in this style, each eye would be a different yellow. One could even be white, maybe. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and do another one. Let's make this one a brighter pastel yellow. Okay, there we go. This is cool. There's like less stakes when you're doing a painting and pretending it's Squidward's, so it's actually really fun to do a Squidward painting because it's like, well, whatever, Squidward wouldn't do this too crazy, so it's just Squidward. Alright, we're gonna represent this like sharp line. Ooh, there we go. That looks good. In fact, yeah, get a little bit of a texture in here. I like that texture. And then we'll move up and do maybe one of these brighter colors for the rest of it. And I'm gonna have to do this underneath because I want to preserve that texture that we made. Looking good. Okay. Yeah, it's looking geometric. Let's go back up to the top, I think, and re-add in some of these other shapes here. I think I'll just go boom, and then boom. And then I don't care that one line. In fact, yeah, let's just intentionally have some lines go off. It's Squidward's paintings, after all. It's not perfect. It's interpretive. Maybe we can also represent his like eyebrow like fold lines. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Here, bring it back. Perfect. Really feeling like an artist. This is great. So these paintings are going to be in his room when we reveal him in the video. So we're going to see him in costume. He's going to be like, aha, I'm dressed up as Picasso, or something like that. And then in the room, we're going to see these paintings that I'm making right now. And that's supposed to represent like his attempts, his practice, like figuring out what he wants his costume to look like. Because, I mean, of course, Squidward would just dress up as a painting for Halloween. There we go. I like that. Is it lagging? You do a good job, SpongeBob and Nicktoons characters. Yeah, again, so I know that you guys love many more cartoons than just SpongeBob, but we can't. We just can't. We've tried in the past, it didn't work out, so we have to stick with SpongeBob. And that's when you're a YouTube, when your job is being a YouTuber, that's kind of how it goes. You don't get to choose. Your choice in what kind of videos to make are entirely based off of what people are going to watch. And so, sure, we have some choice. Like, we have choice in how to make our SpongeBob videos. But at the end of the day, we have to make SpongeBob videos. Like, we don't have a choice in that just because if we don't make SpongeBob videos, we don't get views, and then we don't have a job anymore. So, yeah. That is how the cookie crumbles. I'm wondering if I should re-add in this green at the top. Yeah, I think it's a good choice. Ooh, that looks good. Alright, let's go back to the outlines and then add in his, like, unibrow outline here. How do I want to do this? Maybe make each one smaller, like it's a stair-step thing. Surely, that's looking good! I'm actually really impressed with how much this looks like a Squidward painting. Let's go ahead and add something underneath this little textured area to the bottom right. I could just add more green. Here, that might actually be a good choice. Oh, not black. Actually, would black look good? Yeah, I actually think it kind of adds something interesting. What about under here? It's adding an interesting, like, contrast. Like that, there's something very cool and artsy. Like, you could see that in a museum. Yeah, so I'm just putting a layer of black underneath it, though I don't think it works as well under that spot. Squidward and Foster Tone for Imaginary Friend style. Yeah, Squidward has always been an art and band kid. Alright, probably, let me see, what else can I do to this specific one before I move on to another? Because I want to make more than one of these. I could try to represent a background. Man, does Picasso get wacky with his backgrounds. Here's what I'll do, is I'm actually going to get a really... Oh yeah, you know what? Let's make a layer of black. So we're just going to make the background entirely black. Oh, yeah, I want to do that with this one. Okay. Entirely black. And now on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and add in some, like, vibrant blue, I think. Maybe slightly green on the blue. Yeah, there we go. Make a really big brush. Even bigger. And then I'm going to make it kind of spread out. So the brush settings. Spacing big. There we go. So we should have... Alright, this should be something interesting. There we go. Just brushing across the whole thing. Let me get rid of that reference. That's cool. I like that. As Squidward would say, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Let me maybe add in a little bit more green, go a little brighter. Just splatter it on there. Be artsy. And then lastly, I might even go one more layer brighter. All right. Picasso! That actually looks really cool. Let me add some detail right here so that we can kind of see the nose. I want to make sure all these outlines are still very visible from a distance. Don't want to lose any of them. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. That's one finished painting. File. Save as. Actually, I don't want to do it that way. I want to save it as a copy. Save it as a copy. We're going to save this as a PNG because that keeps a lot of detail. And then we're going to go to... Save this under images, textures. There's some there's some stuff I did with a 3D model. We are using a 3D model for one shot for Squidward today, or in this project. Not today, but in the project in general. Okay, so this is gonna be, I don't know, Squidward paintings. All right, Squid painting 1. Perfect. Time for a new one. I'm just gonna get rid of everything. Go back to white. Edit. Fill, please. Fill. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and save as again and make sure that we're doing the same thing. So if I go to PNG, is that saved? Yes, it is saved. Good. I don't want to lose that. You don't know why people... Yeah, I feel like... Because even Squidward sometimes plays the clarinet well. Most of the time he plays it not well, but it's like, his art, I think, is more representative of just an amateur's art, and like, nobody cares about the amateur. People, like, art will look good, and you can have good art, but people won't respect it to the same degree as somebody who's famous and who's dead. And so I feel like that's what Squidward deals with, and I think that's what his character kind of represents. Alright, so we're gonna make another geometric-y one. Let's go back to the black outline. It seems like most of Picasso's paintings actually really utilize that black outline. I'm gonna go to a smaller brush, and we're going to go ahead and do the spacing back to normal. For this one, I want to represent the square nose that he was going for. So we're just gonna go, like, curl down, go out, go up, and then go in. There we go. So I think that represents the nose. And then maybe go eye number 1. Let's see, how do we do a Picasso eye? He does eyes. Oh, here we go. I got one. Oh, I've got one. Looking at reference up here, there's one that does like this. That is, so this is actually, I'm referencing a specific Picasso painting here. But that's interesting. Maybe not an X, but maybe if we do it a plus. Here, let's make it be rectangular like his eyes are supposed to be, and then do that plus. That's very artsy. Okay, here we go. And I'll try to do that plus again. I didn't give myself much space for that second plus. Okay, that's looking good. And now the circle of his head. I'm just gonna go straight across, and then curve down, and then go in. And then just like a smaller, like, whoa, like an ooh mouth. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, this is very, I think this one eye should go down a little bit further though. I don't think it's exaggerated enough. One thing Picasso always did was like the proportions were really weird. I mean, hey, I like that. That looks good. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do some colors. Let's go ahead and make a new layer. This one looks very silly, and I really like the silliness of this one. Will our Halloween special be about you and SpongeBob going to a haunted house? Maybe. Maybe. You want to see the Squidward model? It's a weird one. Because I had to make the Squidward model based off of this. It's not a normal Squidward 3D model. It's him in this costume, which was very weird to build. Yeah, I think this next one I want to do an abstract background, like something that's like multiple colors put together. Yes, yeah, like the merch that has the X on the eyes. I know what you mean. Alright. So, how do I do this one? I feel like this one, I might want to stick to some of the more... Ooh, you know what? I might implement colors that aren't in his final design. Let's do like a vibrant blue, maybe. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go... Just place some blue in here. Actually, I need this to be a thicker brush. Really get some texture. And then we'll go like a dark, vivid blue. Alright, just trying to experiment here. We could do like a reddish maybe? Alright, now we need to get some of these browns. Ooh, the contrast of the brown and the blue looks very interesting. And then, what can I do for... Oh, a yellow would look really good, wouldn't it? Just a stark yellow. We'll just make the whole eyes... Oh! Yeah, that's interesting. Get a maroon for the inside of the mouth, maybe? And then we'll get, like, the light brown. That's kind of a tan. Oh, you know what? Maybe that tan will look good. Alright, and now let's go ahead and just use his standard, like, skin tone. The standard Squidward tone. It's very crazy. This one is a much crazier one for sure. Oh my gosh, if I take the lines off, look at how horrible this looks. That's so funny. This one definitely looks like a mess when you don't have the line work. Alright. I'm actually filling in with white right now because I want to keep the white that's in the back here before I put the background in. Because I like it. Alright, time to go ahead and do a background. So for this one, we're going to use potentially a lot of, like, dark colors. I'm going to start with, like, a green. Dark green. And kind of do, like, a... I don't know. Trying a little... Boom! Like a geometric shape thing. And then we can maybe go with a slightly more yellow-green next to it. There we go. That's cool. And now from there, I don't know, we can go like a greenish blue. Make a block of this color. Yeah, we'll just fill in the whole bottom section of that. And let's go ahead and change the background to a black again. I don't know why, but I think Picasso kind of has a dark style. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab some more white. I want to fill back in the white in the middle here. So we're going to fill back in the white. Alright. Looking good. Squidward is looking good. And a little bigger. Very bigger, actually. Well, not that bigger. Try to, like, add a highlight almost to give these edges some definition. There we go. Okay. Maybe get I want to stick with the greens for this background. So we can kind of maybe bring in this yellow. Ooh, that's looking cool. I want to get like a mustardy dark one too. Bring back in that bright. Okay, and what else could I do? I mean, that might be it, unless I add it. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna swap to this pink that I have right here. And this pink would be really crazy just in the middle of whatever this is. Mr. Krabs could be a gold statue, yes. I considered, so it's so tough, I wanted to add some other characters into this video, but the storyline itself takes us away from introducing other characters or showing them. And so I don't have like Mr. Krabs or Sandy, and I wanted to, but I just don't have that opportunity right now. Yeah. Squidward a Sanic? That's actually hilarious. Yes, I'm gonna have to do a Sanic Squidward. I also want to do, one of the ones that I want to do is, so in our final costume, he's got like a lot of geometric shapes. And something that I want to do is reference, you guys know of this it's an older music video, 2011 music video, the Somebody That I Used to Know, where they're like sitting there and like the paint gets drawn on them. This pattern, I just want to draw like one Squidward where it looks like this. And I think that he would take this as inspiration. I definitely could see Squidward pulling that as inspiration. Let's get Sanic. There's Sanic. Alright, I'm gonna have Sanic up as my top reference. I can pull him on the side, why not? Alright, let's save this. Save as... No, not save as. Save a copy. PNG. Oh, the first one looks so much better. I really like that first one. Oh my gosh, that first one is actually really nice. The second one is a bit crazier. Alright. And delete. Edit fill. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and make a Sanic version. So it looks like, I mean, this is the simplest one of just like thinner line work. I'm gonna try to represent the legs and whatnot. So we're gonna just do, here we got Squidward's main body. I'm gonna do like a very blocky collar. Ooh, I actually like the lines going off like that. Looks like a very sketchy thing. Ooh, that's actually very cool. Intentionally making it sketchy like that. Let me see how to do this one leg. It looks like they go too far diagonal and then make the corner. There we go. So he's got 4 legs at the bottom, so I'm going to try to represent that. Alright. Sanic. Alright, and now let's do his arms. I'm just going to pretty much represent the same type of arms. Despite there not being gloves for Squidward. This is great. What if Doctor Strange showed up in SpongeBob in real life, or Loki in the TVA? I love the TVA. That's, I think, my favorite Marvel thing is the Loki show. There's some awesome stuff in that. Okay, so I think I can probably just do the same like head shape basically. We'll do a wider mouth. Oh, but I need to have a Squidward nose over the top of it. How would we interpret a Squidward nose in this art style? Probably like it would go up before going down. And now let's get like a color that would look good in this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like almost a sandy color. This absolutely looks like it matches the vibe. Okay. Swap back, get our black outline color. Just like eyeballing and trying to make this match. Alright. Squidward. It's Squidward. Here, let's have the mouth go past that. This is so ridiculous and I love it. Call it Sandward. Okay. I mean, I think it's done, right? Like, it's a pretty simple drawing. I'll color it, but like, I don't think I have any other outlines to do. I can maybe add like the overdrawn like line there. Where else can I add some overdrawn lines? Maybe like right here. Here, where's a good spot? There we go. Overdrawn. I like these overdrawn lines because they actually almost look artistic. While also really representing like somebody who doesn't know how to stop drawing the line. That's awesome. Intentionally adding overdrawn lines is so fun. That's fun. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just adding some sketchy lines into here as if I couldn't know when to stop drawing the legs. Perfect. I might even add like, ooh. Yeah, let's call that good. Alright, and this is just a block color, no texture. I'm trying to figure out if I want to make his mouth a different color like they did in the original. But it doesn't make as much sense for Squidward, right? We've created a horrible, like, Doodle Bob version of Squidward here. I might make his mouth white. but I don't think I'd make it like the skin tone like the Sanic does. I mean, I could try. I could try doing it so it looks more like Sanic. Let's keep him with the white gloves, though. I like the idea of keeping the white gloves. Is it hard to draw badly? No. I'd say the hard thing is actually matching the shapes that they do, right? Because my main goal is not to draw badly, but to draw exactly like this original person did. Like, I'm trying to match the way that they were very thin at the start of this one arm here, and then they get thicker, or the way that they have a very boxy top. So the difficult part isn't drawing badly, the difficult part is actually drawing in the same style. As this person, whoever drew this drew it probably naturally, right? They just wiggled their hand on the screen and tried to do something funny, and so I'm trying to intentionally match their art style, and that's the more interesting challenge here. Like, I tried to match the eyes as closely as possible too, so that was the thing. Yeah, I feel like let's go ahead and try. You know what? No, his mouth matches his shirt color, so let's go ahead and give the whole like Squidward-y shirt color. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, maybe going more orange is better. It just overdid. It just undid what I did. Love when it does that. There we go. That's looking good. Squonk. I don't know if this looks good. It matches Sanic, but... Oh, I didn't finish the leg painting. Here we go. You want this in the actual show? Yeah, it's great. Alright, so the other alternative, instead of doing a brown mouth, is doing the white mouth. I think I prefer the white. I don't know. No, actually, brown is not bad. What do you guys think? What looks more like Sanic? Oh, or just the blue. Actually, the blue's looking good too. It undid the, I need to refill in the leg. Alright, yeah, nearly done with that. I think Homer Simpson, yes. Okay. Cool, yeah, I agree. I think just going with the regular blue of his flesh tone is good. So let's go ahead and save that. I love it. That was a quick one. It's nice to get a quick one out. Alright, oof. I still love this original one. Oh my gosh. This is the very first one we did. It's so good. Alright, so this would be Squid Painting 3. Alright, and now, new canvas. So for this one, I want to go ahead and try to replicate somebody that I used to know. Is there... Oh, that's interesting. That's almost a really good reference there. Here, we'll pull this to the side. What if I gave Squidward the hair, too? Should I give Squidward the hair from somebody that I used to know? That'd be great. Okay. So for this one, I think I want to change my brush type to maybe... Ooh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. We'll stick with it, because it looks like, thankfully, we have a lot of dark outlines, which is nice. So we'll make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to go a little bit more realistic with the actual shape of Squidward. So kind of doing a normal interpretation. But I want to leave space for the eye, right? You couldn't draw on Squidward like this, so we're going to have to make his face a little thicker. So that we can actually see this design. Here, let's go... Circles are the hardest part of drawing, and so I'm just trying to make this circle the same thickness as I made the other one. There we go. I'm wondering if I should make this canvas any bigger so that it fits the space. So, I don't know, what is this? Image, canvas size. Let's go, I don't even know. Let's just go 3,000 by 3,000 for a second. Oh, I'm drawing on the background too. Whoops! Oh no, I drew on the background. Is that gonna be a problem? I don't know if it will be. I'm gonna try to continue as if that doesn't matter. You know what I could do is potentially, yeah, I might have I can just use a blending mode to fix this. Here, what's a good Squidward head shape? Thanks, music. I love when you just break. What happened to my music? It's supposed to be listening to it here. Oh, there we go. Nope. It's pressing play and then pause. Is it trying to play the music anywhere else in the house?
I don't think so.
Am I on a button that would I don't know if I'm pressing a button that would pause the music or not. Okay, let me try a different playlist. That's weird. It's like pausing my music every time I press play. Yeah, it's legitimately just pausing. I have no buttons pressed. Wow, it's pausing my music right away.
Oh no, it's not me.
Like if I bring my Spotify in here, I press play, and it's auto-pausing it. Ah, okay, apparently my spacebar got stuck, because I used my spacebar, and now it's playing. That was weird. Yeah, my spacebar got stuck, and so it was like automatically pausing or something. Ooh, good music. I like it. You said the sand word? I hope they enjoy it. First you draw his head, then erase everything to get to the circle, yeah. I should have known that. We're gonna give him a thicker neck so that we can also maybe show some of this line work here. Here. Squidward kind of has like a me character body. Alright, there we go. So that's the outline. Actually, you know what? We can even give him like a black... Ooh, you know what? Yes. I think this is the one where the black outline makes sense for his eyes, despite doing the realistic color. Okay, here we go. Perfect. And so now I'm going to go ahead and make a new layer. Bring this out from the background. I'm going to go multiply. So I should be able to draw lines now underneath. So I'm going to try to... It goes under his eye first, so we have to have like a diagonal... Okay. And it actually, it's supposed to cut in between his two eyes, which is weird. That's hard for me to do. Okay. And then we go, I'm just gonna go down. It paused again! What the heck? Listening on my phone now. Are you using my phone?
Yeah, but I'm not listening to anything.
Alright, can you close Spotify maybe?
Yes. Oh, Spotify's not even open on your phone. I I was connecting the headphones to your phone, but nothing is playing.
Okay, then I think that's messing with it.
I'm done.
I don't know how, but it is.
That's weird. I got the wireless.
It might be because Spotify was the last thing that was open on my phone. It's trying to play Spotify through like the headphone settings. All right, and then lastly, we got these little sidelines too. So, boop. There we go. Clarinet is somebody that Squidward used to know.
Haven't heard that name in years.
Alright, there we go. Trying to figure out the shapes that work here. Alright, I think that's it. I actually really like what they did with this. So should I give him the hair?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and make this canvas size a little taller. Let's go 4,000. And then fill in more of the white space. Oh, that smells so good, hon.
Just kale chips.
Making me hungry.
I'm making some barbecue ones in the dehydrator right now.
Ooh. Alright, we're gonna add in this hair for Squidward. And try to match the original, like, shape a little bit. Oh, I'm drawing with white, which is not at all gonna show up.
Oh my gosh, I did that the other day and I didn't realize it, and I was like, why can't it work? I got so frustrated.
Alright, here we go. Trying to match that silhouette. Okay, that's looking good. We'll make the hair puff up on the other side. And then bring this up. Okay, I think it looks good. Oh my goodness, what have I done? What have I done?
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna fill in this inside edge at the minimum. I don't know if I want to fill in the outside edge. I kind of like how it has that weird rough look to it. It's like the outside of the hair. There's a really cool element to that. Okay, very fun. I'm gonna open this image in a new tab. Let's see if I can't pull the color from this. Alright, am I able to? Nope, it's not pulling the colors just quite yet. Here, whoop. Aha, there we go. One color is copied. I will paste the color. And I'm just gonna do the exact same colors as the original. Maybe with the exception of the nose. I might make the nose a different color. Nah, we can make it the same. Squidward's costume is your favorite? I'm glad, thank you. Let's try making Squidward's nose that same color. I will see if I like it or not. Gosh, I really want to, like, have a bigger brush. And so I will make it a bigger brush. We'll have the different eyelids kind of colored, the different colors of the quadrants here. Yeah, and then just fill in the rest of this. Whee! Alright, fill that in. Whoa, that didn't fill the way I wanted it to. Why didn't it work? Ah, because there's no connector right here. There we go. All right. I hope this is recognizable. I don't know how, like, memorable this music video is. I would feel like a lot of people would remember it, though.
Vivo, I think it's just lagging for you.
It might just be lagging for you, yeah. It's telling me on my end that the stream is good. Your friend.
It's fine on my computer.
Alright, let's grab another color. Oh! Welcome, Jesse! Thank you for subscribing! Welcome to the streaming channel. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for helping us grow. And every subscriber is getting us closer to 1,000, which is the goal that we kind of need. I don't have that on screen. I need to update that for our next stream so that we have our subscriber goal stuff on it. But thank you so much. Okay, so now we're gonna do this like bottom little triangle section. Gosh, this is funny. I guess technically in the original, the background was also painted, wasn't it? Yeah, like they painted the background too. So I might represent that as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, perfect. Just fill in these shapes. This is really funny. This is really, really funny. Alright. Get that color. Paste it in. Here we go. Oh, that looks... Wait, that doesn't look like it's the right color. Hold the phone. Alright, that looks a bit different. There we go. That's the correct color. I was like, that's not right. There's no way that's right. And you know what's funny is that this is actually a real inspiration for Squidward's costume, because not only was I inspired by Picasso, but like if we look at Squidward's eyes, the left and right eye are different, which is like representative of this. So this was a real inspiration behind Squidward's costume for this video. Alright, fill that in. Color. Oh, that's not the color I want. That might be it. We'll see if that's any different. It's kind of hard to tell if I've selected the right color or not. There we go. It's correct. Cool, cool. So there is that dark maroon, but I'm actually really quickly going to just refill in. It looks like this is the same color. And now we can grab that maroon. The original Captain Marvel? Or, yeah, I watched the original Captain Marvel. I'm not sure if there was anything else that I missed. It's hard to tell, like, it's hard to follow with all the new stuff that Marvel keeps pumping out. Alright, here we go. Alright, I think I'm doing that right. It's kind of hard to tell, but this should probably go out a certain distance and then cut across. I can promise you that I'm the first person who's ever done somebody that I used to know Squidward fan art. Because that's what this is, isn't it? This is basically just fan art. Alright, we'll continue these shapes out for the background. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Hi! And so there's like, I don't know. Just go up this corner. Maybe go out like this. There's like a darker grayish one, so we're gonna go down to the dark gray. Perfect, fill that in. Making some Squidward paintings, liking it, liking it. Okay, that looks good. That looks really good. I actually might triangulate this one a little bit more. Cool, yeah, I think that looks better. We'll go ahead and fill in the background right here. Let's see, what should I do there? Because the original actually just kind of like drops down. So we'll just go like this. Perfect. There we go. And now we'll get this red. I'm gonna just pretend that it's the exact same red here. Alright. Oh, can I just press fill right here now? Oh, yes I can. That's awesome. Okay. And then we need like a darker red. I'm just gonna eyeball this one. Alright, there we go. Fill that up. Finish the line. Alright, once I finish this over here, there's one more color I could potentially do. I guess there's a greenish color. Also, maybe I could extend his body outline. His body outline kind of just ends. Is the Flying Dutchman going to be in the 11th episode? I think we're going to keep that as a maybe for right now. Who knows? Perhaps.
Perhaps not.
Perhaps not. Never can tell. Who knows?
We're gonna give away a lot less of this one.
Yes, a lot. There's a couple of things that we're gonna keep as surprises, and so we won't give away everything for this video like we have been for the movie trailer parodies. All right. Here we go. Finished. Oh, this is so funny. I almost feel like it's too bright or too dark, so I'm gonna brighten up all this color so that you can see the outlines a bit better. Yeah, and maybe one other thing, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that's better at least. Him with the hair is so funny. This is so funny to have the hair back. Alright, well, file save that as a copy. Perfect. Alright, so we've got some great paintings here. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Let's do like one more and then be done with paintings, I think. And for this one, here, let's just delete everything now, because we've got it saved. Let's go image, canvas size. I want to do a horizontal one. So let's go 2,000, no, sorry. Let's keep the 3,000 width, but only do a 2,000 height. Alright, so we're gonna go horizontal with this one. What could we do that represents him practicing for this costume? Knowing that we did the previous textures. Oh man, these look great. I love these. These are so good. I love this one. This will probably be the biggest one in the frame just because it actually looks properly good. This will probably be one of the smaller ones. I don't think it's great. It's good to show an example of the crazy art, but Oh, and this one's awesome. Who can ignore this one? Wow, these are so funny. I love this. All right. This one kind of represents the head shape that he was going for. And the nose shape too. This one represents the colors. This one kind of represents the geometric pattern. This one's just a funny. The only other thing that we could potentially do is like potentially just doing this pattern and then his face on top of it. That's probably the last thing I could do. I mean, honestly, 4 is enough. So how about we just do something quick? And I'm just going to go ahead and make a new layer. Throw in this. Oh yeah, we'll just do like a full up and down eyes. Here we go. This is something different. I'm almost going a little bit Aztec, like Mesoamerican style. This is funny, I like that. All right, and I think I'm just gonna represent the exact color palette that he ends up going with. And I think I'm going to ignore the color overlap of the eyes and just let that happen. Because I think it creates something interesting. Let's see, where should this intersect? Alright, that looks good. Hi, Matthew. I've already said hi to you, but hi. I can't just sit here and saying hello all stream. That'd be a weird stream, wouldn't it be? It's just like a... Alright, everybody, this is the hello stream. My goal is to say 500 hellos. That'd be funny. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and make another shape. Make that go all the way down. Squidward's all about this geometric today. He had one idea. He's sticking with it. Okay, now going down from there, we can go ahead and kind of represent some of these shapes. That's not the right color. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, it was not the right color. Here, I'm gonna actually do this bottom one first, so that we can kind of jump. There, just fill that in. I know it'll get overridden soon, but it's okay because now I think the layering will look good. There we go. Tiny little section there. Correct color. Now we can go over top with the brown. All right. And let's just go geometrically out like that with the brown as well. And I think, even though it doesn't make sense, I think it'll look good. Ooh, I kind of like, there's a little bit of brown here that almost looks like a shadow on his neck. I think that might look really good, actually. That's funny. All right, filling in that. Then we have his left side as well. Here, we can fill in the nose at least. But I think this side of the mouth we're going to actually represent as being colored the way that he has the side of his head there. Hey, is that SpongeBob themed remake of the music video? Yeah. So, yes, I originally had... So we have a couple of different things here. This is what you're talking about. This is the Somebody That I Used to Know reference. These are going to be paintings that are in the background of SpongeBob's or Squidward's house. And so, yes, SpongeBob, some Bob that I used to know. So yeah, that's our reference there. This one is a bit more of a just, you know, geometrically colored kind of thing. Trying to get the painting style. And I feel like even I might go forward and say this part of the eye is this color. And then we're going to utilize this like darker color for the side here. And probably just go ahead and bring that shape down. We'll just do this. We'll just do this. How about that? Connect that line. Somebody that I used to know. Okay, and then, you know what? We can go ahead and have the red actually fill in all the way over here. I think it makes sense. Alright, we're gonna make another layer. I keep doing layers because at this point I'm going lower and lower and lower. I might want to override this little shadow that I did here. I'd rather the neck be all one color. Okay, I think I'm done with the color of his actual face there. We could maybe do one more block of it like this. Oh, that is a little bit strong, isn't it? Let's not go over top of everything. All right, fill that in. Put that there. Perfect. Next up, I guess we've got the top kind of section here, which will go corner, corner, and then like sideways, and I'll just have it go underneath the other color. Perfect. And this will be the last painting that we do for Squidward's house. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I love that you want to play the game yourself too. If I inspire you guys to play some games that you haven't before, especially the classic SpongeBob games, and I'm happy about that. That's all good. That's very fun. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this color. We're gonna use it twice. We're gonna use it once. Making a lot of layers just to make this happen. Whee! One right there. And then the other one is going to be up across. And then out that way. It looks like it's just like a little strand. I have to change the shapes a little bit to match this like painting that I'm doing. And that looks like we have two of this color, and that might be the last color. Yeah, this is our last color for this whole thing. I could probably just go ahead and fill in the background. So the question is do I want to... Yeah, I probably want to keep the eyes filled in. Perfect. Okay, that's another one accomplished. We now have 5 Squidward paintings. Love it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Well, we'll close that out. I do not want to save that. And that's his final costume. Alright, Spider Bob is good. Dark Spider Bob. Yeah. Or it's not even Dark Spider Bob. That's the wrong name. I need to change the name for this. But it's maskless. I love it. This maskless version now, looking back at it, yeah, that's the thing you have to do when you're doing art, is you have to make something and then leave it alone and then come back to it in a couple of minutes when your eyes are fresh. And now looking back at it again, I'm like, I love this. This looks really good. And I think it really properly represents, like, because we can also do this in the animation, is basically have it to where it's up on his head like a beanie and then he'll just pull it down. And yes, this is for the Halloween special. Yep, we're making the Halloween costumes for them. And so we're revamping, you know, the old Spider-Bob costume we made for the movie trailer. It had like the dark colors, and so I'm making them a little bit brighter blue. I feel like that looks more like a costume that you would wear for Halloween. All right, you have a good one, studio. But yeah, so that looks good still. Oh, it's been a while since we looked at this. But this looks good as well. And if I pull up Patrick with the mask on. Here, let's go to character files. With the mask on. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, I didn't give him his backpack. All right, so we're at the end of the stream here, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and give Patrick his backpack, and then I think we're about to sign off soon. I think we've had a really good morning of work, and it's been a good stream, and I thank you guys for being here. If you got any questions or anything you want to talk about before the stream ends, go ahead and put them in the chat right now so that we can talk about them. But these will be our last few talking points for the stream today. Let's go ahead and give him his backpack. This should be pretty easy. I feel like I can go ahead and just, like, I'll copy the colors again. I'm wondering how I want to do this. I might just have to make a new layer, have this be one separate thing for him. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this in backpack. Alright, shape this out. Ooh, that's way too small of a line. What's the line shape here? I think it was 8. Okay. Alright, so 8 please. And now, let's just generally do that backpack shape. Let's see, it kind of goes a little high. Just gonna try a couple times till I like what it looks like. Okay. Oh, I drew it on the wrong layer. I liked it, and I drew it on the wrong layer. Is there any way that you can help work on videos? Not really. We don't have any, like, formats that make it, like, yeah, there's no way that we could have you jump on and help, like, producing things. But if there, I don't know. Yeah, right now we don't have anything like that. I'm thankful that you are interested in that, though. I really appreciate that thought. I'll tell you, the biggest thing you can do is make sure you like, comment on, like, every single video of ours. At least, like, if you want our videos to be shared, do that. That's the biggest thing you can do to any YouTuber without spending money, is just, like, leaving a comment on their videos and liking really pumps them up in the algorithm. So if you wanted some tiny thing, but when it comes to creating videos, yeah, we've got our own workflow and we got people, and so we don't have a lot of openings even for opportunity for work to be sent to you and whatnot. So, but yeah, thank you for your interest. Will there be Halloween songs in the video? No, we won't have any copyrighted Halloween songs like that. I was nearly considering using the actual Flying Dutchman's theme music from the real show, but it would cost us like $200 to license that, and I don't think that's worth it at the moment. Like, we spent $400 in episode 10 just getting 2 official Spongebob songs, because every official Spongebob song we use costs us $200, and so it's like, ugh, it's a give and take to know that, like, that's a lot of views that we have to get just to cover that one price, let alone the cost of animation and everything else. So yeah, we're careful. I've listened to the SpongeBob musical. I haven't actually watched it. I've seen some clips of it, but I've listened to all throughout the SpongeBob musical using their Spotify playlist. It was cool. I actually really liked it. It was really nice. There's the what song is it? Like, The World Is Ending. That song is probably my favorite one from it. SpongeBob musical. What's it called? No Control. No Control is such a good song from the SpongeBob musical. That's a great one. Yeah. Who else is going to be in the 11th episode? When it comes to cartoon characters that I can ensure that they're going to be there, it's really just the only promised ones we have right now is SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. That's the only promised cartoon characters we have there. Yeah, No Control is one of the songs from the musical, and I really like that song. That's a good one. So yeah, here, let's go ahead and end of stream, transition to us just chatting time. It's been fun, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your suggestions, by the way. The Sanic Squidward painting was really, really funny. I really enjoyed doing that. It is dark for SpongeBob, but that's why I like it. It's very emotional. And, you know, any good musical, you know, the best songs are all about the strongest emotion. And there's that moment when they think the world is ending, basically, and then it is a really good song. Scary non-copyright music? Like, for this video? I don't know. We want more spooky. We definitely want to go the, like, ooh, you know, like the very, like, xylophone-style, silly Halloween music, because I think half of the video is that, and then we might get some scary stuff, too, but I think we're covered on the scary stuff. Oh, the cursed Squidward would be funny. Yeah, so thank you for joining us today, everybody. This has been a fun stream. I appreciate all your chat and all the times we get to chat together and talk about fun stuff and all that such. Last warning is that our next stream is going to be this coming Wednesday, and it is a reaction stream. On stream, I'm going to be reacting to just random YouTube videos, reacting to music, and also I think overall just chatting, right? It's just gonna be a chatting stream where I react to media. Also, if you send me some like try not to laugh like memes, I would love to intentionally try not to laugh to them. That would be pretty fun as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a react stream. It's gonna be copyright claimed to just oblivion, so join us on that day and know that if you try to rewatch that stream in the future, most likely half of it will be muted or cut out. So there we go. That's gonna be a thing that I can pretty much promise. But nonetheless, thank you for being here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. And without further ado, we can't react to full movies. I can maybe react to clips of it. So if you send me like, there's like best of clips that are like posted by different YouTube channels or something. I will also take suggestions in the chat. Like as we're live streaming, if you guys have a good suggestion in chat, yeah, I'll pull up a YouTube video on my own. But yeah, like I might watch a Roger Rabbit clip and like maybe dissect it a little bit. Like if you had a specific moment from Roger Rabbit that you'd like to know how I would think they did it, that'd be maybe fun to do. Literally anything, and we'll have fun on that stream. But if you want to give us your suggestions, go to our Discord. We have a specific Discord channel with 2 little eyeball emojis, and you can give me your links to YouTube content or just like titles of songs or anything, whatever you want. Give me your suggestions, and it'll be fun. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. This is Jonathan from JChaseFilms, signing off. Bye!